hello. The mic was on that first time. I just came in, hello, and it was just like nothing. But yeah, hello, welcome. Sorry for the wait. My OBS went funny and I had to reset my router. And you can probably hear lots of cars. Hopefully that music's not too loud. You'll have to let me know. I'm going to have a look at the chat on my... Hey Luke. Hey Hedgehog man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Southend of Sonic. We did a video series called Southend of Sonic a few years ago. And one of the ideas that I wanted to do for that series, but unfortunately I didn't get time to do as many videos as I wanted to do, was to just... Yeah, those cars are really loud. Hopefully it's not too obnoxious. Anyway, yeah, one of the videos I wanted to do was just pulling out all my Sonic junk and showing it. And doing that as an edited video would probably take quite a while, so I thought, why not just do it as a live stream? Unfortunately, I can't do live streams on the top floor of my house because this is like a free floor house and all my collection's upstairs, so I've had to bring most of it down here. Obviously I haven't brought everything down, but I brought most of it down, including this guy. I'll show you him. Yeah, let us know if the sound level's all good as well. That should be playing on shuffle. I've just shuffled some Sonic music. He's getting like lower. I'm surprised he still works low. This is like an American mid-90s Sonic plush. I think I've got two of these, but the other one doesn't sound right at all. Unfortunately, he hasn't got any way of accessing his battery, unless you like ripped him open. So when he runs out, he runs out. But if you press him every so often, like once a year or something, he seems to stay alive. But yeah, my other one, he just goes or something. He does some kind of crazy noise. Yeah, you're going to have to let me know what the sound levels are like. And whether we're here. I mean, whoop. Hey there, Wooden Games 19, Yoshi Whisper. And you and Hedgehog. Yeah, I'll stop doing that. So yeah, I've displayed a load of stuff up here. Some of the stuff up here is some of my more precious stuff that's actually come out of my glass cabinet from upstairs. But I've also got, if I just pan this down, loads of boxes down here full of miscellaneous stuff that I guess isn't good enough to go in my cabinet, or I just don't in my glass cabinet, or just don't have the room for. So yeah, let me just see if I can stop this from... I'm basically using my phone for the chat so I can actually see what's going on. And as for the music, it looks pretty loud. I think I might bring that down just a wee bit. Let's bring it down to about there. And the other thing is some of these songs are all different like speeds. So bitrate seems good. Drop the frames are 0. So hopefully that's good. Not sure why this keeps trying to buffer my end. As I say, if anyone can let me know if there's any issues, just let me know and I will try and sort them. But as is, I think it's good. So I think how I shall start this thing is I will... Oh, okay. It stops for a few seconds. Is it still stopping for a few seconds, or is it okay? Because I can't really tell, because on my end it seems to be buffering endlessly, so... Oh, can't hear the music. Okay. It looks pretty loud on here, but we shall see how this goes, because I don't really know how things are working right now, but we'll go with that. The music will probably vary in volume, so we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work, I'll just turn it off. It's fine. I just wanted to have something in the background, so you're not just hearing cars and my laptop's fans going crazy. And creaky chairs, apparently. Right, so we'll start with this one. Yeah, there we go. It's just a tub full of stuff. We'll see what's in it. Maybe I should tilt this down so you can see what I'm rummaging. Yeah, we'll do that. That seems good. I can hear the music on my end. I still think it might be a bit loud just looking at those levels. I just don't want it to be so loud that you can't hear anything else. I just want it to be like quiet, gentle background music. I can hear it perfectly like perfect cell. Yeah, so straight off the bat, I think this is... Oh, blimey, yeah, I know what this is now. When that company called Drop Dead, I'll tilt this up a wee bit. When that company called Drop Dead did a clothesline and you had them sent to you, they sent them in these cool little bags. I've still got the bag in here for good reasons. And then this next item, I guess you could call it, this next bit of tut, because it was literally a bit of tut, is a plastic bag from the old Sega Park. Oh god. You know the Sega Park arcades that used to be around the UK? They used to have the nearest one to me was in Basildon. It was just like a little arcade, and they had Sonic carpet. As far as I know, some people do actually have own bits of that Sonic carpet, but this is my only piece of stuff related to... Ah, good, the music's not drowning it out. That's good, and hopefully it doesn't get content ID'd. But yeah, it's a bag with Sega Park on it. There you go. That's what that is. I've probably owned that since the mid-90s. Most of this stuff is childhood stuff. There's a handful of bits around here that are a bit more modern, but mostly it's old stuff. Like this old Coca-Cola cap. See that? Sonic has been known to advertise both Coca-Cola and Pepsi, so he doesn't pick a side. So yeah, there's the oh, I didn't think to bring the jackets down. I have this as a jacket as well, and it's pretty special. Cool. Right, so hopefully that music is just shuffling around. Oh, right. I have a few of these. I have at least 3 of these. This is a patch that would be on the back of a jacket. In fact, there is a jacket that has this, which I also have. But these have a bit of a story to them. So, because I want to go into it in another video one day about like when I used to draw Sonic endlessly and make my own comics and stuff. My mother actually sent a bunch of enlarged photocopies of my comics over to Fleetway, the creators of Sonic the Comic, and just sent them a little letter just saying about what I do when I was like, I don't know, 10, 9, whenever it was. And they sent a letter back. I don't seem to have the letter anymore, but they sent me about 3 or 4 of these. They just had these knocking around, as you can see. Yeah, strange little thing. Seems everything. Yeah, this should be all good. There's some stuff here. Right. What else is in here? There's a pencil case. It's an old one. Most of this stuff is old, early 90s stuff. You're not going to see a lot of modern stuff in here. You might see a few little modern bits, but it is mostly old stuff from when I was a little kid. Oh, there's nothing in it. It's just rusty. It's gone a bit rusty. High Grove Stationery Limited. Okay. So that is a pencil case. Alright. Let's see what else we got. What's in here? Oh. Hello. Oh, this is for the stickers. I'll get to the stickers later because I have the album somewhere, and yeah, there's some stories to go with that. We have quite a few viewers at the moment already.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good.
Wow.
So we'll see how it will. I've already started rummaging. You right there?
Yeah, I'm totally not Sonic.
It's Pac-Man. I also have, I have some Pac-Man stuff, but not as much as I have Sonic. So, do you want to see the world's probably smallest Sonic figure? Here it is. I'll see if this can even focus. It probably can't even focus on it. It's so tiny. No, it can't focus. But yeah, this is a teeny weeny Sonic and a teeny weeny Robotnik.
Oh yeah,
These little Tomy ones. These. Yeah, I can't remember where I got these now. From some shop somewhere, I think. I think it was actually, I can't remember. But little tiny Eggman as well. So these, if I remember rightly, you get these things, and you put them in these things and twist them in, and then they shoot off or something. I can't. Yeah. Let's see. It's probably got to shoot off somewhere. Toys from the 90s were pretty dangerous. There's a particular toy I'll have to show you later that is... They would not make it now, it's so dangerous. Let's see what this does. Oh, it spins. I don't know if you even saw that. It just kind of spun in spot. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the purpose of that is. So this isn't a toy I had as a kid. I bought this some years back. But it is of that era. It's like 93, 94 when Tony was making all the British Sonic stuff. Or, you know, European Sonic stuff. I do like the artwork on this one. I don't know if you can see it. It's just like Robotnik going ha ha ha. Yeah, trying to get that focus to focus. And again, he's just gonna... Yeah, I don't really know why it does that. These are very, very tiny. Hi there, Shelves Gamer. Hi there, Hedgehog. Used to be cool little Sonic and Knuckles blind bags. Oh, yeah. I think I know about the blind bags. I don't have any blind bags, but I do have the figures that were in them. If I can get this thing back in its packaging. I think I'll put that one back inside, because I did actually have these in my glass cabinet. And they come in this cool little, purple box. For some reason a lot of the Tony Sonic stuff was purple. I'm not quite sure why. I don't own loads of it anymore. There was a few much bulkier items that I don't own anymore. This should bring back some nostalgia for some of the viewers in the chat. Ooh. Or a few of these will. Summer of Sonic bags. Here's a Summer of Sonic 2010 sort of swimming bag. It's just got Sonic on it. Got a modern Sonic on it. There's that one. And then I've got a few of these ones as well. These are from 2016. So I think that was that the last one? I think that was the last one. Yeah, I think those things were supposed to be like Beyblades, but I don't really know how they work. They just sort of spin in spot. Maybe it doesn't work anymore. But yeah, Summer of Sonic tote bag. There you go. I've got a few of those. I've got two. Yep. What else is in here? A stand with Knuckles on it. I think that belongs to a Knuckles figure that's upstairs somewhere. Should probably shut that door again. There's a birthday card written out to nobody. I think that was from Summer of Sonic. I think that was from the goodie bag, actually. It's your birthday. Here's the answer to the puzzle, the leftover... Spoilers. Here's the answer to the puzzle, the leftover letters spell Eggman Land. Ooh. Motorbikes. Yeah, that's what that is. It's... Yeah, there you go. It's a birthday card. Some more Sonic sticker stuff. As I said, I'll get back to those because I need to find the albums. Oh. Making about as much noise as conceivably possible. What we got there?
What's that berry mojito?
Ooh, yes please. Oh, it's been doing that the whole time, but it seems to be fine because everyone's saying it's fine.
Yeah.
So look at that.
It's like a frozen berry mojito.
I'll just have a bit of that, I think.
Yeah, it's usually for one person, but I thought I'd share it this time because
that's kind of you.
You were struggling last time when we had a woo-woo each.
A woo-woo. yeah, it was quite a lot. Oh, this is from EAG. It's just a Sega Amusements catalogue thingy-majig. I think I probably even showed this in the EAG videos. So that's what that is. Oh, there's a bunch of stickers in here. Oh, there's something Mario in here. What's that doing in here? I need to find a use for this or just keep it. But look. It's a big Sega sticker. That could be stuck somewhere, maybe. I don't know where to put it. But I have it. What else is in here? Oh, there's some Sonic Lost World stickers, which I think I got from Sega. I think they sent me these along with a Christmas jumper one time when I did that Sonic Lost World contest thing on this channel a few years back when the PC version came out. Walking here in the city on motorcycles. So yeah, Sonic Lost World stickers. There we go. That's about as modern as the stuff in here is going to get. There's some Mega Drive stickers that I got from the guys that made that Mega Drive print some years back. Megadrive.me. There's some Iconoclast stickers in here. There's some stuff in here that's not Sonic related. It's just stickers. Oh, there's a Sega World Sydney sticker. I don't know how good this focus has been at the moment. I might have to tinker with that. Oh, these are pretty cool. I got these on eBay a couple of years ago. Got loads of these. Mega Bomberman stickers.
Oh, nice.
They're really cool. You can actually see like the sort of like the marker pen colouring on them, on these ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's also from the same, I guess, promotional set, some Dynamite Heady ones. Those are pretty cool as well. I've got loads of those, so one day I'll probably actually use some of those. There's some Worms ones in here. Oh, these are from EAG as well.
Oh yeah.
They were just giving these out by practically the roll. I love Sega! Yeah. I think I've got some like Daytona USA stickers from when they did that remake for arcades a few years ago as well. Oh yes. There we go. There's a little thing from, that was like a little thank you letter, and it was like during Christmas. So they sent me over a Christmas jumper and those Sonic Lost World stickers, if I remember rightly. Is there any other stickers I don't in here? Yeah, it's just loads of those Mega Bomberman ones. So I should find a use for those at some point. I don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff. I'm just pulling it out and chucking it over there. That's probably not a good idea. Oops. Yeah, I'm just dropping them all over the place. I'll sort them out in a minute. And there's some other Sonic stickers. I think they're see-through. It looks like I've used one at some point. There's another pencil case. This one feels like it's got stuff in it. There you go. You want to see that one? There you go. Yep, that's a pencil case. Also by High Growth Stationery Limited. Here it is. What's in it? Oh. It's got some keychains in it.
Oh yeah.
Some Sonic X keychains. They're kind of neat. Can't remember when or where I got those, but they're here. And I think this one's bootleg, but here it is. So it's actually quite nice. It's like a little silver Sonic keychain. But judging by the kind of random artwork of like Chi Chi Rocket and Super Monkey Ball, I'm going to say that's probably not official. It has no brand. Oh no, it does say copyright Sega on the back, and it has got like a product number and all that on the back, so maybe it is legit. Just the artwork's a bit random, that's all. It's got like Virtua Tennis 1 logo on it there, and Sonic Secret Rings, and it just seems a bit random. I'm not convinced that's official, but it's nice anyway. What else we got? There's a Robotnik, or an Eggman.
Oh, the sort of modern era Eggman.
I am the Eggman. I have broken limbs. These figures, I can't remember who made them, but these figures that have all like the ball jointed arms always kind of freak me out a little bit.
Oh, they the
weird gangly
ones.
Yeah, the weird gangly ball jointed like legs. They're a bit strange looking. Not really crazy on those, but I think I have two of these because one of them came with a set that has like egg pawns from Sonic Unleashed with it. I think that's still boxed, and then this one came with Metal Sonic in another box set of some kind from America. This pencil case is full of stuff, I can feel it. I think I know what's in this one actually. This one might take a while alone to go through. I think this one is full of pins.
Yeah.
Oh yes, this has got some good stuff in it.
Yeah,
This
I like
one's-
that pencil case. No.
Yeah. Another old pencil case.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. Again, let us know at any point if that music gets too loud or anything like that. This is random. I've definitely had this since I was a kid. Yeah, that was a lot of clinky glasses going on. So this just came with an issue of Sega Power. It's a Sega Power patch. There you go. Sega Power.
Oh, what, like the magazine?
Yeah. I don't know why I still have that. I just do. I've just had that for the longest of times. It's a virtual racing keychain. It says virtual racing on it. Hey, she focused. Nice. Oh, another bit of a Sega world. Well, actually, this is the first thing I found.
Oh yeah.
So there was a ride at Sega World called Space Mission, or at least there was the first few years it was open. It was like a VR thing. You actually put VR headsets on, and it was like a game. And I think this was from the first time I went there in '96. So it was sometime just after it opened for my birthday, and they actually gave me this little badge.
Oh yeah, for
see
sure.
it.
Like get the highest score in that.
Best Gunner Space Mission
Yeah,
Sega World.
my sister got one of them when we went to Sega World.
Oh, nice. Does she still have it?
I don't think she had that.
I could have two. What else we got in here? There's a lot in here. There's a Mario and Sonic Olympic Games keychain, which may or may not be legit. I don't know, but it's kind of squishy looking. It's squishy. What else? Oh, this is full of pins and some other Sega World bits. There's a pen that's kind of gone a bit frayed, but I don't know if you can even see that. It just says Sega World and there's a little Sonic running. I think I've got another one in here somewhere. Ah, yes. If I can get this one to focus. This one's kind of cool. This Sega World pen. The first time I went to Sega World as well is they actually had a gift shop. I think that closed pretty quickly, but they did actually have... yeah, it was only there the first year, I think, because I went there 1 year later and they didn't have it. But yeah, one of the things I brought back from there on my birthday was this pen here. It's got like a little Sonic that goes back and forth. Let's see if we can get it to focus. There we go. And if you tilt it up and down, I think he actually travels. He's not doing it now, but... Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, some kind of like gel or something in it, and he sort of travels back and forth. It's not really showing, but yeah, that's what that is. I've had that since 1996. That was a keychain as well. I also bought that from there at the same time. The keychain. I wanted to do a video about Sega World. I probably still will one day. I don't know. I'll get around to it. I feel like other channels have already done pretty comprehensive videos about Sega World, and the problem is I only have about 3 minutes of home video of it and a handful of photos, so I don't really have enough to show.
I don't have any footage at all.
Yeah. There's a nice little metal...
Hi Tom.
Hey Tom. Love those old gel pens. Yeah, that's what it is. It's gel, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a little... I don't know what the background is. I think it's from one of the rides. I think it's from one of the VR things. It's just like some robot.
Yeah.
This one's a bit more modern. It's classic, but this came out a few years ago, I think. I say a few years ago. It probably came out like 10 years ago now, because that's how time has been lately.
Don't forget your drink.
Yep, I'll have mine to heat all. That music looks pretty loud. Just looking at the levels, it looks pretty loud, but I presume it's not. I only went to Sega World once in '99 when I went to London on a school trip.
Oh yeah, I've got the pen. I've had the penny as well.
Oh yes, that's around somewhere. I know I have it, but it might even be in here. There are a lot of pins in here. There's also a Japanese Tails pen. I presume it's Japanese because it says Sega Sonic on it, and it's got some random English text on it. What's it say on it? To live a life of power, you must have a faith that what you believe is right, even if others tell you you're wrong. Huh. Oh, it's like one of those mechanical pencils or something. I haven't used it. It's just there. So there's a lot of pins in here. You see it? More bikes. Yay! Gotta go fast. Yeah, there's a lot of pins in here. I'll pick out some of the best ones. Most of these I've had as a kid, still sealed up. I think we bought them back from Spain at some point, or we got them from boot sales, and they're all still sealed up. I've never used them. There's a lot of them. There's a few of the same design. There's a pretty cool Robotnik one there. See if that zooms in. Yeah, look at that. Professor Robotnik. There's a lot of merch from back then that says Professor Robotnik. I'm not sure why. Someone didn't get the memo that he's not a professor. There's this nice little Sonic 2 one there. I have a lot of pins. I don't have all the pins I'd like to get. There's a really nice box set of Sonic 3 pins that I quite often see on eBay for way too much money. These are mostly Sonic 2 ones, I believe. There you go, got the tails running. There we go. Let's see what else we got. Oh, there's a few more Robotniks. Oh, there's one in particular that's really cool, if I can find it. Well, there's one with him in his Egomatic, but there's another one. Oh, actually, I might be thinking of someone else's collection. This one's quite good too. I like this design of Robotnik, where he's got like soulless black eyes. I don't know why, I just like this design. It's like the Sonic 2 box art Robotnik, where he hasn't got like glasses, he's just got like gaping black holes for eyes. It's very strange. Let's see. I want to see if I've got that really cool one I was thinking of. Ah, it's just Robotnik's head. It's pretty much the same as that last one, but it's his head. These are all mostly Sonic 2 themes, I think. It doesn't want to focus on that one. Fair enough. Oh, I've got a few doubles in here. If I ever need to sell some stuff, I have doubles. Oh, I like this one. This one's quite nice. It's quite sharp detail on this one. Yeah, it's nice. I like these. There's one thing I'd like to do. Ah, here it is. I must have been thinking of someone else's collection, because I'm pretty sure there's one of these that actually has a separate pin with it that actually has the chain ball, but this one's just got like a little spike ball. Maybe it is in here. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else's collection. There's a Stimpy in here. Stimpy's in here too. Why not? There he is. Stimpy. Enough tails. Ooh. Tails. Let's see if this autofocus wants to work. Ah, there it is. Yes, I have it. I've got the Sega World penny. This will probably not focus. Oh, it did. Nice. It just says Sega London on it. It doesn't say Sega World, but here it is. There's the pressed penny. Yep. Oh, this one's cool. Sonic 2 Master System / Game Gear parachuting going on. Whee. That is neat. I really hope those cars are not... This one's a bit random. Don't know how I got this one. Robocop versus Terminator. Sure, why not? It's just there. There's just some oh, that's a nice Sega one. I don't even remember having this one. Just a little logo. Yeah, little logo. Which one's the one you had? Oh, what, the penny? Let's see. There's a few doubles. Yep, I have this one like 5 times. Because reasons. This one's just a logo. Still pretty cool. Tails head. Tails head. Yeah, I have so many copies of that one, it's ridiculous. Okay, they're not all... Oh, there's a Ren. There's a Ren and Stimpy in here as well, because I used to collect Ren and Stimpy stuff. I still have a lot of Ren and Stimpy stuff, but not like I used to. I got rid of a lot of it. Cool spot! Oh, maybe that's the one I was thinking of that had like an extra bit on it. It's a cool spot one. You see it? No? Rest assured it's a cool spot. You can't really see it, but it's a cool spot. And that one. So that's my pins. I think that's all of my pins. I think. Unless there's some more knocking around. If there is, I'll put them back. I'll put them in this pencil case. Let's get them all back away, I suppose. So I'm not just making a complete mess everywhere. Yeah, there might have been a few designs. I think I've just got the one, but yeah, that's cool. Those kind of things are kind of hard to keep in good condition without them going rusty and stuff. But it seems to be holding up in here, so that's all good. You guys have to let me know if you think this kind of live stream is worth doing in the future, because I've got a few ideas for some other ones. Similar live streams where I'm just showing stuff. Don't have any games hooked up. Pick of choice, Sonic the movie OVA. Oh, I was watching that just the other week for the first time in a while. Okay, so these are the boxes, but they're actually over here, so I might as well show you these. These are pretty cool. I think they actually take batteries, but they don't have batteries in them. But these Sonic yo-yos were available through Kellogg's Frosties. I'm not going to actually use it. What kind of batteries does it take? If I can get it open. I think it takes like watch batteries or something, but when you actually use these they light up. But yeah, there's the Sonic one. There were 4 of these. I've got 3 of them because the 4th one was Tony Tiger and I wasn't interested in that one. So there's the Sonic one. There's the Tails one. Same design on both sides. Oh, wait, no. No, I'm mistaken. This one actually has different on each side. And I think tails glow up when you spin that one. And then there's a Robotnik. Look at that. And again, back design. God, his head looks weird from the back. This Adventures Robotnik looks very peculiar. But yeah. Yeah, these ones, I've got the boxes here. I had to order these by basically eating a lot of Frosties. And I still have the boxes for some reason that they posted them in. And it's just... Let's see what's on them, if there's any interesting art or anything. No, not really. Just how to yo-yo, I guess. And some random kid, and there's no Sonic on it. But yeah, there's your evidence that it was Kellogg's Frosties related. That's what the Tony Tiger one looked like. It was just Tony Tiger's mug going, eh. I was like, nah, I don't need that one. I think I might have actually got the whole set, but then I just got rid of the Tony one when I was a kid. Probably should have kept all 4. Ah, so these came out in 1994 apparently. Yeah. It's just in some packaging. He kind of does look like a Dr. Seuss character. Oh wow, they still have like... If undelivered, please return. I don't know why I kept the boxes, maybe just so I could store them away when I need to, but these ones have been sitting in my glass cabinet, so there's the boxes. That's the yo-yos. I'll put them back in my glass cabinet later. Let's see. What else is in here? Let's just lift this thing up and have a look. There's some figures. I have some of these over there. These ones came with a Boots Christmas cracker set. I've got the whole lot of them here. I used to only own like 2 of them, but I think I managed to find the rest recently. But this is when Christmas crackers were awesome, like when they actually put toys in them. Now you just get like a tiny little lump of plastic that barely resembles an airplane or something. But back in like 93 or whenever this was, you would get Sonic with a miscoloured nose. Or Sonic with a properly coloured nose but blue arms. But these are actually quite nice. They're like a nice shiny blue. And then there's 2 Robotniks. These are the thumbnail, by the way. These are the thumbnail characters. there's 2 Robotniks, 2 Tails, and 2 Sonic. These are the Robotniks. I really like these. These are awesome. I love these. There's 2 Sonics. One of which I have twice, apparently. I've got that one twice. Maybe one of these is my childhood one, probably the one with all the dents in it, and then the one that's in good condition is the one I got off eBay some years ago. Hey, hi there, Sega Driven. Oh, this pencil case. Yeah. That's full of pins. I've already showed those off. So yeah, these, and then the Tails is a little bit off model, because for some reason his white fur is pink. But if you actually look up the promotional catalogue artwork for these, of which there are very low-res scans of on the internet, at some point this pink fur was brown for some reason. Like, they really didn't know how to render Tails apparently. But other than the fact that they're miscoloured, they're actually quite cute. They're not really focusing, but It's probably because I've got all the stuff in the background, it's probably not helping, but yeah, they're quite cute, them ones. I had some of these out. Some of these I put in my cabinet, and some of these are just stored away. Let's put the less good condition one in the cabinet. Yeah, so some of these, I think 3 of these are my childhood ones. And then I don't know what happened to the other ones. But yeah, I found a full set on eBay at some point. And I don't think I paid too much for them, all things considered. Did you know that Sonic characters have similarities to Dragon Ball Z characters? Yeah, sure. Let's see what else is in there. There's a lot of figures in here. Mostly sealed ones. I see a Charmy Bee. He has no antennas. And he only has 1 wing. He's a bit broken. I think I bought him from the boot sale some years ago. Yeah, it's a Charmy Bee. It's the only Charmy Bee thing I have, so that's why he's there, I guess. Oh, I've got 2 of these guys. I have one over there and one over here, and they're both in pretty bad condition. But this is like a Tomy, again from that Tomy range. It's like a bendy figure, but he's in pretty bad shape. His nose has fallen off and he's incredibly dirty. I got him from a boot sale. This is my childhood one. It's in slightly better condition, but he's also lost his nose. For some reason, every single one of these I've ever owned has had his nose is broken off. This one's in much better condition, but his legs are a bit broken. Because I've got like wires in their legs. Yeah, if you hold your hand up, yeah. He's nice though. Yeah, except for the fact that his nose has fallen off. I quite like this one. He's got nice he's semi-posable, but yeah, as I say, the wires, I think they break over time. It's quite detailed. Quite nice. If it wasn't for the nose, this would be one of the nicer figures I've got. But yeah, pretty prone to falling apart. So yeah, this is my childhood one, as far as I know. And this is one I bought recently. I might have to try and clean this one up, because it's seen better days. But his limbs are actually mostly intact, except for this leg. You can sort of see it's a little bit busted. Yeah. I think I'll give that one a clean actually. Might try some cream cleaner on it and see if I can clean it without like taking off the colour. And that's my one that goes in my cabinet. I'll have to show you some of the stuff up here as well in a bit. But let's rummage. There's a Sonic transformed playing car that I got from boot sale. No figure in it, but there it is. I have that. Oh, there's mugs in here. Oh, these are good. I've also got some of these over there. These are Tomy ones as well. These ones are really fat. Look how fat this Sonic is. I might even have to put these ones on the table over here or something and show you what they do. And there's the Fat Tails. There's 2 different ones of these. And I think I own one of them twice. So there's these ones that sort of shuffle, or they sort of wind up and then or push back and go. And then there's... Oh wait, that's the same one again. Oh, so I've got that one twice. And then there's these ones over here, which are my favourite ones. These ones wind up and they sort of hop along. I'll have to show you these ones actually. These are pretty good. Let's find somewhere to put them. Maybe up here. If you can even see that. See that? Whee! Hang on. I'll try. I know what I'll do. I'll move some stuff. I'll put it over here. Yeah. Here we go. This will work. This will work. Gotta go fast. Yeah, they don't go very fast. They're good though. Again, I've had these since I was a little kid. They've just been stored away for years. They're so good. Look how good they are. That's probably incredibly loud on the microphone because the microphone's right here. Come here. That tells. But that's those. Hang on, let me get the other ones. There they go. I love these two. Sonic, what are you doing? Stop. Stop. You won't stop. These ones just push back. They're probably considerably faster. Oh, no. Go on, Taz. Go on. Go on. These ones don't work too good on this surface. There we go. How's that? We're gonna play with some toys. That's what we're doing. Just a big kid. Just a big child. That's those. I have a lot of stuff like that knocking around. These ones are sealed, so not much point really showing these. But this is the Sonic RPC set they did in Burger King in '98. I actually have a massive poster of this, which you've probably seen in some videos. But this is a sealed set. I also have some loose ones. Oh, yeah, it's just a bag of sealed toys, because this was a point in time, like late '90s, where I was like, oh, I've got to have a sealed set and an open set, just cause. So that's those. These are actually kind of hard to find now, so I can't really show them off here because they're, as I say, they're all sealed up. Some of them are quite nice. They're like little water toys with like little buttons on them. Can't really see them because they're sealed. Warning: this is a water toy. Seepage may occur. Oh no, seepage! I might get seepage in my box of stuff, of Sonic junk. What is going on in chat? I have no idea. The McDonald's toys are in here. Oh, these are also sealed. I kept a sealed set of these because at one point my mother was actually collecting Happy Meal toys sometime in the early 90s, including the entire 101 Dalmatians. That was 101 toys in 1 month, and we kept going into McDonald's like twice a day to try and they put them in like non-see-through bags, so you had to feel them, and most of the Dalmatians were like the same design but with a different coloured collar just to wind you up. It was a nightmare. We ended up with hundreds of the bloody things, but we did actually get 101 of them. But anyway, this is a sealed set of the 1994? I want to say 1994. I think these came out in 93 in America because they were made to co-release with Sonic 3, but when they came out in the UK, they were just called Sonic the Hedgehog toys. They weren't made to promote any particular game. There's the Knuckles one. I have a loose set of these somewhere. There's a Tails, a Knuckles, a Sonic, and a Robotnik, I think. Yeah, I have the loose ones somewhere. Yeah, I seem to have a few of that Knuckles one. I have at least 3 Knuckles from Sonic R toys knocking around. Oh yeah, speaking of McDonald's, there's this rather interesting one. This one's from America. This was a sort of McDonald's anniversary set. And this is the only one that was Sonic, but basically they all chained together as like a parade, and they were all different IPs. So there was a Barbie one, a Looney Tunes one, I can't remember what the rest of them were, there might have been a Disney one amongst them, but this is the Sonic one, and it's got a cool little Mega Drive 2 on the top. See the little controller? And when you roll it along, I can't really, I can move the thing. As you can see, it's got Sonic and Tails with like little party hats. I think someone described the art on this as very Asterix-esque, which I thought is pretty appropriate. Yeah. So yeah, this is just like a one-off Sonic toy from a McDonald's set in America. I think I have a couple of these knocking around because, again, my parents were collecting my mum was collecting McDonald's Happy Meal toys, and of course if there was any Sonic stuff amongst them, we ended up keeping that. Oh wow, this is already melted. Whoops. I let it melt. What else we got? We've got a mug. I think this came with an Easter egg, actually. I have a couple mugs. Oh, these ones are wrapped up, I better be careful. Ooh. I think these are Easter egg mugs, as in you got a chocolate Easter egg and then you also got this mug with it. It's pretty good. If I remember rightly, the packaging for this was all Blue Spears inspired. If I remember rightly. In fact, the other mug straight up has that on it, so it's probably that one. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's this one too. This was also for an Easter egg. I think I've got a couple of these. I've got a couple of these knocking around because I've kept them all these years. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one, I like that one's Blue Spears inspired. I'll put them back in the bubble, I suppose. Oh yeah, I should probably bury through to the bottom of this because there's some books and Sonic Pogs in here. That's right, Sonic Pogs. I actually have Sonic Pogs. Oh, there's some Sega, not Sonic, but Sega Hot Wheels from sort of PS2, Xbox era. I have these unboxed as well. So there's a Space Channel 5 one. There's a couple more in here. There's another Space Channel 5 one. I have a few of these for some reason. Where did the other ones go? Ah, there they are. As a Jet Set Radio Future one. So I believe these came from America. Went to Florida a few times, and I think I bought those back from there, or I got them on eBay. I can't remember. A House of the Dead 3 one. Pretty random, but there you go. It's that era when Sega were just going third party. Oh, there's another Sega World thing in here. It's a Sega World wallet. It's a plain white wallet. Nothing in it. No branding anywhere inside it. Just a basic logo and a Sonic render in black and white. Pretty bad. I don't have Sonic Tazos. I don't think they ever made Tazos. There's another Tails in here. Oh, this one's actually loose. From the Sonic R set. I think you push it along and these Tails move. They're quite good sculpts. Not bad. Apparently there was almost a Sonic Adventure set for Burger King, and there's actually concept art that got released in some fashion. Someone like found them on an auction, like concept art. And they never happened, which was a real crying shame because it was like a Big the Cat, like Burger King toy. It's like, speaking of which, here's Big the Cat. As soon as I literally just mentioned him and his tail's fallen off. I think it clicks on. But there we go. He's got his tail back. This is like... I almost thought he was... he lost the game. God. This was like a Sonic Adventure one. Whoa, bro, fight the power. Yeah. This was a Sonic Adventure toy, and then I think they re-released these as Sonic X toys a few years later. I really wish I kept all of these, because I had the whole Sonic Adventure set. I really wish I kept them boxed as well, because they're worth a small fortune now. Because they came with like the coconut Spanik from Emerald Coast, and they had little magnets on their feet. And they came with little metal rings, and you could like walk the characters over the rings, and they're magnetized to their feet. I guess that's how they collect rings now. They collect them by their feet. Yeah. There's Amy. It's an Amy keychain. Here it is. What else is in here? Oh, yes, I was showing you these Hot Wheels. There's a Shinobi PS2 one. I think there is a Froggy toy somewhere. That Big the Cat does come with a Froggy, but I don't know where it is. It's in here somewhere. Super Monkey Ball. Super Monkey Ball car. There it is. That music looks like it's really loud. I'm really worried that this is all going to be overblown. But I presume it's not, because people would be complaining. Right, I really need to rummage, because there's a lot of stuff. There's some House of the Dead figures, but not all of them. They're all upstairs. There's a very tiny little Sonic X Sonic. Don't know what his origin is, but there he is. Oh. My laptop is going absolutely crazy with fans. I really hope that's not getting in the way. There's a random Knuckles. Again, he's one of them ones with the weird joints that I'm not particularly keen on. They just kind of look like Lego people. Got like weird legs. See the weird legs? Yeah. It's alright, but yeah. Not super crazy on them ones. I'll just put them back in that bag. I should probably put these all back, because like I'm just sticking them all over the table and making a big mess. There's another baseball cap. Oh god, it's really small. It barely fits my head. I should adjust it. But there you go. Sega! Can't reach him, but there it is. Sega cap. Oh yeah, it is adjustable. Yeah. I'll just wear this for a bit, I suppose. What's he even playing at the moment? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I'm a cool kid now. There's rabbits thing in here. Okay. It's got to have a proper rummage because there's just a bunch of empty bags in here from, like, for example, there's a box for a figure that I left upstairs, but it's a Nights into Dreams. No, Knight's Journey of Dreams. We pre-order figure that I got off eBay many years ago before it became super rare. Sonic and the Black Knight figure with weird joints. I think I have him somewhere. I'm pretty sure I've got the Black Knight one. I think his leg actually broke off. There's a Master System keychain. Master System. It's quite detailed. It's quite nice. That's from a couple of years ago. I think you could buy that in game. Oh, these are cool. These are very cool. So one time, someone that helped me out on a blog post on Sega Memories or Dreamcast Junkyard or something, he just sent me a bunch of random stuff, including some of the bits I've probably already shown you, because he was moving house and he just needed to get rid of a load of old Sega stuff. So he just sent me a load of stuff. And one of the things he sent me were these rather cool Master System and Mega Drive character cards. I have no idea where these originate from. I presume they're American. But look, it's the Beast from Altered Beast. Let's see what other ones we got. Got Wonder Boy. Got Axe Battler. We've got Future Cop. I presume he's from eSWAT. We've got Pilot from a game. He's probably from Afterburner or something. We have Robert King. It's from a Master System game. Oh, Psycho Fox. Yeah, I like Psycho Fox. That's a pretty good game. Hockey Player. Everyone's favourite Sega character. Hockey Player. The Tiger. I think he's from Psycho Fox, but it's the Tiger. Not just any tiger. The Tiger. Oh, cool. There's some Phantasy Star 2 ones. There's Rudo from Phantasy Star 2. You can tell they're Mega Drive ones now because they've got black grids. And there's Amy from Phantasy Star 2. Ooh, focus, focus. There you go. Focus, please. Yeah, well, you get the idea. There's Odin from Phantasy Star 1. That's pretty rad. This is one of the few bits of old Phantasy Star stuff I actually have. It's Joe Musashi, or just Musashi in this case. And then we're back to the Beast. So that's those. I doubt that's a whole set. They've got little facts on the back as well. I should actually look at that. So let's have a look at Joe Musashi's one. Adopted and trained by great warrior in love with warrior's daughter. Seeks to destroy Neozed, who killed warrior and took daughter captive. This has not got very good English on it. Strength. Deadly accurate with shurikens. Weakness. Ignores own safety. Hint, for unlimited shurikens, set number of shurikens on option screen to 00, wait 25 seconds and ta-da! From Michael Connolly, Biddleford, ME. What? So wait, are these like tips that were given to them by people? Well, let's have a look at the Phantasy Star ones. Alice saves Odin from Medusa's curse after she finds Mio, or whatever that cat thing's name is. Then joins Alice to defeat evil Lazik. Yeah, some really bad grammar in these. Strength, use of laser gun. Weakness, has no magic. Yeah. Oh yeah, they do say the games and stuff on the back. Amy. Oh, I wonder if it mentions the fact that she can steal stuff. Oh yeah! Get to this phone. Take shirt to baggage room in Peso. Go in and out until she disappears. It doesn't say the fact that she, like, steals stuff, but yeah. Amy the thief. Best weapon is fire staff. Weakness, can only fight when enemy is on last legs. Right. Let's have a look at the Tiger. I need to know about the Tiger. One of Psycho's 4 alternate forms. Oh yeah, of course he transforms, doesn't he? Strength, speed, weakness, can't jump high, isn't very strong. Well, at least he's fast, I suppose. And then there's just a tip. At row of spring boxes at end of round 1-3, jump to second box on right from top. Punch tries to right. Sky will open. Jump in hole that appears. Enter secret warp zone. Okay. I want to know what Hockey Player's from. Oh, he's from Slapshot on the Master System. There you go. Strength, Russia. What? Russia, best shooting, defending and brawling class 18. Oh, okay, so it's just telling you which one's got the best strength, I guess. There's Psycho Fox. Can change into several animals and take advantage of their special powers. Relies heavily on his pal Birdfly. Once he's gone, Psycho Fox's days are numbered. What? Alright. Oh yeah, what's the pilot from? Oh, he's from Aerial Assault. So I was wrong. I just assumed he would be from Afterburner. This is the first game I thought of. But he could be from any game with an aircraft in it, to be fair. Strength. Collect items to gain awesome firepower. Weakness. Can't open parachute when hit by enemy fire. Why? Why can't he open a parachute? Does he just not have any? He's terrible with parachutes. I can see the parachutes. They're okay. Let's have a look at... is that his name? Wait. There's another one here. There's one glued to the other one. Hang on. Ah, yeah. How do we miss this one? Ripping Rick. Ripping Rick. You could easily make a joke out of that. What's he from? California Games. Southern California native. Surfed since he could stand. Legend says while in Hawaii got caught in typhoon and surfed to Australia. Alright. That's a lot of lore for California Games. A great freestylist but loses it when too far in the curl. Weakness. Sugar cereal and pop. Alright. How did I miss that one? I almost thought that guy was called Ripping Rick because I saw the back of it. I was like, what? Can pick up special weapons. Alright, I'll stop looking at these. They're quite fascinating though. Rudo. Powerful magic has none. Wait, what? Powerful magic has none. That's his weakness, apparently. Ripping Rick is the best character in any Sega game. There's a sealed, lovely juicy sealed packet of Sonic Tops cards. Or four cards and 4 stickers. Look for random prism cards. I have no idea what's in that. I've never opened it. Should I open it? I'm not going to open it. Because I have some here. I think these are the cards. So this is basically what I'd be getting. Oh, look at that. Look at that cool dude. Way cool dude. Yeah, just like me. Way cool dude in this cap. Dr. Robotnik is a brilliant mad scientist inventor who wants to be ruler of the Sonic's world. That's what it says on the back. Just, yeah. This one says that as well. It just says the same... Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's because it's the same one. It's Tails one, eh? Totally Tails! Tails! Sonic ran so fast he turned blue. That's the Colbat effect. Yeah, sure. Oh wow, so there's like these little pictures on the side. If you collect all of them and then flick them, you get like a little animation. Apparently. This one's got Motorbug on the back. That's cool. Oh, this one's like a screenshot, but it's got like Sonic art added to it. Focus! There you get the idea. Yeah, some of these have got bandits on the back. Yeah, some of these are just like screenshots, but then they've like replaced the Sonic sprite with a bit of artwork, which is a bit peculiar. Yeah, same with this one. Green Fortress Zone. There you go. Yeah, these are all pretty much just like pretty similar. I presume that's what these cards are. I think these are the Tops cards. Are these the Tops cards? Yes, they are. So basically, if I open that pack up, it will probably be more of these. So I ain't gonna open them. They're sealed forever. So yeah, they're cool. I looked at those for far too long. Where did I put the elastic band? Ah, there it is. It's elastic a band of those. Wow, how many people are watching right now? Ah, well that broke. That elastic band broke. I'll have to find another one. Let's find more things. There's a Dreamcast keychain. That's pretty nice. Look at that. It's a Dreamcast. I think that one's Japanese. There is. Right, let's get to these Sonic Pogs because you need to see these. They are Sonic Pogs. These are, as far as I know, the only Sonic Pogs that ever existed. As far as I know. These are from like 95. But yeah, They're not official pogs. They're not by the World Pog Federation. So basically they made a row of Knuckles ones, a row of Robotnik ones. There's some Princess Sally ones there. And then there's some Sonic ones. And then there's just 2 Tails ones. And as far as I know, this is the full set. There's 31 of them. But there could be more, I don't actually know. I think there might be Tazo variants of these in like Australia or something. I don't know. Guess they wanted to make it a little more interesting than just straight screenshots. Yeah. I have no idea what. Yeah, so there, yeah, Sonic Pogs. Most 90s thing I own. I have a book in here called Sonic the Story. It's a Ladybird book. There's a lot of Ladybird books. I seem to remember this one being quite nice actually. It's basically an origin story based on the whole like Sonic being brown, like a normal hedgehog, and then like running too fast with Chaos Emeralds and becoming Sonic, and then it's got the whole Kinterball Robotnik thing in it as well, kind of like Sonic the comic did, but it's straight away the Adventures design, and then it's like the robots. Yeah, this is a pretty cute book. I think I have 2 copies of this knocking around. I think the artwork's alright, not too bad. I've got a few different books like this. They did quite a few Ladybird books like this, quite nicely illustrated. Again, I've had that for a very, very long time. Let's see. Oh, there's one of the Gagaman toys. You can actually see it. It's like a game. I like that they've done it like some kind of like Sega PC controller, because it says ABCD on this side. And then it's just got like a little Robotnik and a Sonic in it, and you sort of move them around, and it doesn't really work. I think you have to have it like lying down. I don't really know what the aim of the game is. You just sort of wiggle them about a bit. It makes a good noise though. Yeah, it makes a good noise. Right. There's a bunch of books and stuff back down here. And some more cards. These ones are Mega Drive screenshots, almost exclusively. They all say Sonic the Hedgehog. These ones are by Barrett. So these came with some sweets. They're not terribly exciting to look at, they're just screenshots from random Mega Drive games, even though the whole range is branded Sonic the Hedgehog. But, yeah. Oh, there's a James Bond 2 one there. What have we got here? We've got Sonic and Knuckles, or Sonic 3, Sonic 2, Ranger X, Streets of Rage 2, Robocop vs Terminator. Is that Flintstones game? Zool. Don't know what that game in the top corner is. It's Tasmania. World of Illusion. Street Fighter. Bunch of Mega Drive games on cards. Little sweet cards. A lot of this stuff is copyrighted 1991, but is not from 1991. Because this is all copyrighted 91, but most of these games came out way later, like Sonic 3. There's some Archie comics. I have some Archie comics in here. I don't own a lot of Archie comics, but I've got this one. This one's quite old. It's got Flintstones on the back. Sonic and Knuckles adaptation. This was the first Archie Sonic I ever picked up. Not the first time, but when I went to Florida in 1998, I saw this at a newsagent over there. And I was like, oh, they do Sonic comics over here. I was completely unaware of them at the time. I was like, there's an American comic? And yeah, this is just like the first so many stories from the American Sonic comic. I still prefer the British one, but I don't know, it had its moments, the American one. But yeah, that was the first time I had ever seen the American comics. I was like, oh my god, there's American comics. So I ended up like collecting them from that point on for a few years, including this Sonic Adventure adaptation, which is okay, I guess. There's some weird cows on the back. Advert. Oh, this is good. The Sonic Free Play Guide. This is a nice British book by Titan Books. This was £7.99. This one's really nice because it's actually like the maps are all made up of screenshots. Like they've actually taken screenshots of the entire level and then put some kind of gradient on the background. This book has the distinction of making me realise Sonic was Japanese. There's a bit in here that says, this book is dedicated to Sega's Team Sonic in Japan, the creators of Sonic the Hedgehog. When I read that, I was like, wait, Sonic's from Japan? I thought he was American. When I was a little kid and I got this book, I love this picture by the way. I used to have a poster of this. I really wish I still had it. I had a semi-big poster of this and it just said something like, you want Sonic 3 on it or something. But I like that it's all Sonic 2 and I think a couple Sonic 1 bandits. And Knuckles is missing his like chain thing around his neck. But yeah, that little blurb in the corner, and then sometime after that, Sonic Jam. I was like, my god, Sonic's from Japan. I had no idea. I just assumed it was American because like the cartoons and all that kind of. I just assumed Sonic was. I don't know. I had no idea. I was a dumb child. I just assumed he was from the West somehow. I never would have guessed he was Japanese. You know, despite the fact that practically every video game of that era was from Japan, but I guess I just didn't think of that. What else is in here? We haven't even got to the second box yet, and there's a few boxes. I'm just going to rummage. There's some more cards here. This is quite a nice set. Again, it's mostly screenshots and box arts, but this was like a set called Sega Super Play. I think again these are mostly Mega Drive. They're sort of like Mega Drive box arts. I think I have a full set here, so I'll just have a quick look through that. So these are, I think they have tips and like screenshots and sort of reviews on the back as well, which is kind of interesting that they do a collectible cards. Yeah, these are Panini, these ones. There's Alicia Dragoon, there's Zero Wing. These are basically just box arts. I think there might be some Master System ones. There's Dragon's Fury, there's Crewball, the Mickey games. But yeah, essentially they're just like, they're like little reviews and stuff like that. Echo the Dolphin, Little Mermaid, Cap Attack, Crack Shot. I think I have a whole set here. Tojo Manel. I seem to remember actually collecting these when they came out, roughly. Or I just got my hands on a load of sealed packs at some point when I was a kid, and ended up with a full set out of them, if I remember rightly. Or maybe I bought some more later on. So they're all the box art ones, and then there's just some more of like the same games again, and it's just like tips and little review blurbs. Oh, the best ones are the character ones at the back. Where are they? Here they are. So there's some character ones. These are pretty good because they're just like little descriptions of the characters. There's even a James Pond one. James Pond, Kid Comedian, Sonic and Tails. I think the backs of them just mention talk about the characters. Wonder Boy, Blaze and Axel Stone. And then I've got, going back to Sega World. There's a few different things in here actually, not just this set. There's my original 1996 child individual £9 for Sega World. There's my Sega World ticket. Have a look on the back. There you go. Child individual £9 with the crossed out barcodes when we left. Valid on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was dead on my birthday. Now you know my birthday. Try telling your brain it's not real. It is real. It was real for a while. What else is in here? There's some random cards. I don't actually know what they're from, but they're clearly American. Game Gear boxes on them. There's some really, really tiny little cardboard Sonic things. I don't know what they are. They're just like little promotional things. They probably came from that guy that sent me a load of stuff, because he just sent me a massive box, a load of stuff. And it's just crazy. I like this Japanese one. This phone card. This is quite nice. I can't remember how I got this, but yeah, can't really see it. I think it's a phone card. It's got like a little. Let's have a look at his name is Sonic. Just got some very tiny Japanese on the back. This card is for card coin telephone in Japan. It is worth 50 core units. Don't bend or strain and avoid magnetic fields. Well, I doubt that's valid anymore, but it's quite nice. It's rather nice. I also have this one, which is like Sonic Adventure era, same kind of thing. Quite nice. It's Sonic on a skateboard with like Speed Highway in the background, by the looks of it. T-Zone, Highway Internet. Oh, so this one's an internet card, I think. Or it's advertising an internet provider. I have cards that came with the Super Sonic and Metal Sonic statues, which are upstairs, and I'm definitely not bringing those down. Yeah, they came with those. I think that's everything in there. Oh, these cars are so loud. Oh, and there's the Sonic one as well. These all came with those first 4 figures statues that I have. I've got 3 of them. I'd like to get more, but I don't have the space or the money. What else is in here? I can't believe we're still in this first box. Oh, some more Sega World stuff. I've got so much Sega World Turt. I brought back so much Sega World Turt. It's a leaflet. Try telling your brain it's not real. Information and pre-booking, Ticketmaster. Oh yeah, this one's actually got pictures of the rides. There's AS1. There's Aquaplanet. Oh, that's where that robot's from. There he is. That's the robot that was on the pen. Ghost Hunt. That one was really cool. That was basically a light gun game that played on a semi-transparent screen, and it was like a ghost house you're actually travelling through. So it was like you were on a ghost house ride, but you were playing a light gun game on the screen in front of you, and all the characters were like they were timed, so they would come out of like the windows, like the paintings of the actual physical place you're in. It was really clever. This ride wasn't so good. Mad Bazooka, it was a bit naff. There's that space mission one that I got the little badge from. And Beast of Darkness. Welcome to Next Generation. I don't actually know what that one was. I don't remember that one. I have no idea what that one was, but yeah. I miss that place. I wish I could actually time travel and go back to Sega World. Closest thing is like Jopless in Japan, I suppose. Oh, this is a little Sonic the Comic online thing that I got from Summer of Sonic 2016. Yeah, it's just like a little leaflet about Sonic. Oh, and a poster. Sonic the Comic Online, which I believe is still going. It takes them a long time to get an issue out because there's a lot of work involved. I should probably drink this. This is melting. I should probably get this cap off as well. Probably, yeah. What else we got here? This thing. I don't think this works anymore. I think the batteries might have melted in this, but this took a watch battery. I think it might be American, but it's like a Sight and Sounds game book, and it actually comes with like a little pen. Don't really see it. It comes with a little pen that's probably long run out. I think it like wipes, so you can. I think it's got like games and noughts and crosses and stuff like that in it. And you use the pen and you can just wipe the pages so you can play it again another time. But the idea of this button is you press it and then it just gives you like a random number. Yeah, it like lights up all the little lights up here, and then it lands on one of these numbers, and then you use that number that'll be your many spaces, so it's like a dice. I seem to remember it sort of went dee-dee-dee-dee-doo-doo when it landed on a thing. But yeah, unique artwork in these as well, that should probably be preserved in some way. Yeah, I don't know. Semi-unique, you know, someone illustrated it, but they obviously either eyeballed or traced promotional art. But some of these are quite nice. I like this Tails. See this Tails right here? It's pretty cool. That Robotnik's unique as well, actually. Sonic's just traced or copied from some promo art, but the others are... You can still see a bit of pen mark on that one. I don't actually know where this came from. I think it's American. I have no idea what the origin of this is, but again, I've had it since a kid. Probably got it from a car boot sale. If I don't know where it came from, it probably came from a car boot sale or eBay, but probably a car boot sale. Oh my god, there's so much in here. Hang on. Let's try and get to the paper stuff, because there's a lot of paper stuff. Ah! There was something metal. It was a metal Sonic. And by Metal Sonic, I don't mean Metal Sonic, I mean a Sonic made of metal. He is metal. Oh! Speaking of Sega parks that don't exist anymore, my parents went to Dubai a few years back and they went to a park called Sega Republic. It was there for a handful of years and disappeared pretty quickly, and they brought me back this leaflet and took a few photos. So yeah, that's the thing that existed for a short while. Can't really make it out. I think there was some kind of... Yeah, there was a ride there called Robotnik, and it was like a Robotnik roller coaster thing. Let's have a look. Robotnik. Be spun, swung, turned and twisted 360 degrees. Cyclone. House of... Oh, they had House of Dead 4 special there, just like in Japan. Quite a few things were recycled from like Geopolis. Like the Initial D giant, like life-size car where you actually play an Initial D arcade game in a car that actually sort of moves back and forth. So yeah, that existed in Dubai for a short while. I have 2 copies of that. Yes. There's some more EAG like catalogue things here. What else we got? Some more Summer of Sonic stuff. This one's from Summer of Sonic 2011. Yeah, Sega Republic. I don't think many people even went there. It was there for such a short while, maybe a couple years. So yeah, it's just a leaflet about Summer of Sonic 2011. Oh, that's cool. OC Remix Nights into Dreams leaflet. Some kind of Nights into Dreams thing. Drill! Dum 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 dum. It's just a postcard for Sonic Rex that says drill on it. Yeah. There's a random Sonic Advance postcard that has the logo in Japanese but isn't actually a Japanese postcard. It's just advertising Sonic Advance, the European release? Yeah. I think I had this blue tacked to my wall when I was a teenager. What else? There's a Sonic and Knuckles bag. What's in a Sonic and Knuckles bag? It's a plastic bag. It says Sonic and Knuckles on it and has a Sega logo on it. There it is. There it is. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I just have it. What's this one? This one literally just says Sega on it and has a Sega Europe logo on it. Yep. This is the kind of tat that I keep. I keep bags. I keep plastic bags. A Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing door keep out thing. Race in progress. Yes, race. A race in progress. What else? And a bit of Sonic fan art on a print that I got from Summer of Sonic, I believe. Yeah, I kind of want to play Sonic Colors again, actually. I actually want to do that. There's a big bit of cardboard with Metal Sonic on it. I think that came with a figure. Yeah, it probably did. A Drop Dead Sonic advert for this. I had this. I bought this jacket, but it had loads of faults with it, and it was really uncomfortable. So I ended up sending it back. I'll never get it again. I did almost do a Southend of Sonic video about this jacket and like the other bits I got, but when I filmed it and I was doing all these close-up detailed shots of the jacket, it was like, oh look, it's stitched really badly. Oh look, it's really uncomfortable to wear. Oh look, it's a mess. Oh look. I think I actually gave these out at Summer of Sonic one time. That's how long ago this thing was. Oh, this one's quite nice. This came with, I think this was some Summer of Sonic as well, but this is a Drop Dead advertisement. It's quite nice because it uses artwork from Sonic Jam, sort of like in the inside of it, and some like Japanese Sonic art. I've got a couple of those. It just says out now. I still have one of the Sonic, the Drop Dead clothes. I think Stacy has some. a print of Bombman and Katamari by someone I know. Oh, wow, a Duncan Gutteridge print there. That's been signed by him. That's cool. All Banix on it. That's pretty rad. I actually want to get some of these framed. That's just a plain piece of cardboard, probably to protect the other bits. I think I've got some more prints of these somewhere, but I'm not really sure where they are. Okay. What else we got? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, there's some more Summer of Sonic bits. This is mostly Summer of Sonic stuff. Like the 2016 pamphlet, which has some rather lovely artwork by a friend of mine all over it. That's a very, very good Sonic render. Ooh. Oh yeah, it shows you who was there. Tyson Hess, Yuji Naka, Azuka, Hardlight, Crush 40, Mike Pollock, Duncan Gutteridge. There's the map. Yeah, I've kept a lot of Summer of Sonic stuff, as you can imagine. Probably a good thing I did. Postcard for Sonic the Comic Online with silver on it. I probably already showed that. Oh, this is good. So, Nigel Kitchen was taking like doodle requests when you queued up to see him, and I asked him to draw the Decap Attack characters. But I asked him to put an afro on D-Head for some reason. So he put an afro on D-Head. Otherwise, that's an original drawing. I love it. Decap Attack, like Nigel Kitchen's Decap Attack comic was like one of my biggest influences art-wise. Oh, here's the rest of the Duncan Gutteridge prints. I knew I had them somewhere. They're all signed. I want to get these framed. So there's his Sonic 2 image. There's his Knuckles render, which was on the Sonic 3 European box art. I also got him to sign my copy of Sonic 3 right where that Knuckles render is as well, so there's that. Oh, it's just those two. Alright, fair enough. Pretty sure I've got more of these. I could have sworn I just bought like a whole swath of them. I just bought loads of them. Ooh. One thing that's kind of amazing about Duncan Gutteridge is, I don't know if he's still there now, but some time ago he was actually teaching at my old uni, at my old college. Makes me wish I was studying there like a few years like after the fact. Okay, so this is an American Dreamcast advertising thing, and it has a lot of games in it that didn't actually come out. Yeah, like Monster Breeder and System Shock 2 and Sea-Doo Hydrocross, whatever that is. There's a lot of games in there that just did not come out. Road to El Dorado game, I think that came out on PlayStation, but there's no Dreamcast version. Yeah, no, it's not super exciting, it's just that. That's the thing I have. Right, here's one of the albums. One of my Sonic Panini albums. But I'm going to find the rest of them because there's a few of them. I have about 4 or 5 of these, and there's a story to go with those. Oh boy. I did a video about this on the Dreamcast Junkyard. This is a random Dreamcast doujinshi. I found one I got on eBay once for cheap. There's a couple pages of this I should probably not show you. But there's a Shenmue page where Thingy's committing harakiri. I don't know why. She stabs herself. Most of it's dick jokes. I don't know how much of this I should... Yeah, alright, we'll move on. That's a book that exists. It's not porn. It's a doujinshi, it's not porn, it's just for the dick jokes. That's the thing I found on eBay many years ago and did a very poorly sounded sound quality video of it. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, going back to that Sonic R Burger King set. Ooh. There's the box. There's the Happy Meal box. Win big Sonic prizes! See trade owner for details. Oh, I've also got the map because I was that obsessive. This kind of got tore up. Oh. win a family holiday to America and go to, I think it was GameWorks in America, but then they're using artwork of, that's a photo of Sega World in London. Oh, maybe it mentions that as well. 5 1-yearly subscriptions to Sonic the Comic, 100 inline skateboards, Sonic R on the PC. Oh, it does mention Sega World actually. Never mind. It does have like a, yeah, we'll take you to Sega World in London. And it's just got Kids Club characters on the back, but yeah, I even have those. That's how much to it I have. a very tatty Sonic R Burger King box. What else is there? This box is just crammed. Oh, there's more of those prints. Ooh, there's another one. That's one. Ooh, yeah, I could actually show you the book that this was for. Well, it was in several things, but is it just that one in there? The other one, Samurai Jack. Signed by the voice actor whose name escapes me right now. But yeah, I actually have the books that have these artwork on them, except for this one. This was a book called Stay Sonic. There's a pretty cool Robotnik in the corner, cackling away that. Yeah, I have the books that those artworks that he did were for. Over here. These. These are the Sonic Adventure game books. These are choose your own adventure books that I read rather a lot when I was a kid. Yeah, basically you just pick a page. You pick what to do and it will take you to a certain page. Oh, hi there, Elk. Yeah, no, I think the Sonic R campaign was only in the UK, as far as I know. But yeah, this is, as you can see, Guttridge's artwork on the covers. I think they use them for other things like calendars and other promotional bits. These have some pretty peculiar artwork on the inside of them. They're all pretty unique illustrations. I don't know who illustrated these, but it probably says somewhere in the inside. But yeah, some of these I seem to remember like the game over pages. Sometimes they were quite brutal. It was like Sonic just gets murdered. Just like Sonic dies in some fashion, like gets crushed to death, and it's like all his bones, all that remains and stuff like that. This one has a lot of like Game Gear promoting in it. It's like, oh look, Game Gear cartridges. Let's see what it says. I seem to remember there's a bunch of stuff in here where Sonic's just like, I'm just going to play on my Game Gear. And it's just drawings of Game Gears. Oh, this image is pretty cool. Again, very European art style going on these ones. Don't know how well focused that is, but I like that little Sonic in the corner. He's quite cute. Wasn't there a Sonic novel? Oh yes, I have those too. I have 2 of them anyway. Oh yeah, there you go. The end of the spoilers, but the end of the book, he's just like, buy Game Gear, kids. Play on your Game Gear for 2 minutes, and then the battery runs out. So that's the first one. I have 4 of them, but I think there's at least 6 of them. These are clearly my childhood copies because they're very tatty. And then these ones are later ones that I think I picked up later down the line. Let's have a look at some of the art in these ones, because some of the art in these is pretty bizarre. I think Sonic the Hedgehog has actually been scanning some of these, so if you want to see full good copies of this artwork, I think he has been scanning them. Ryan over at Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, there's a lot of characters in these that are just very, like, they don't even belong in the Sonic franchise looking. Kind of like Adventures of Sonic, where they just were like, oh, whatever, just do cartoon characters with them. No one really cares. There's Porker Lewis and Sally Acorn with, like, Gatling guns or something. It's a bit weird. Oops. So yeah, there was quite a few of these. I think they came out in like, I want to say like 93 again, maybe 92, and then they were making them right into like 96 or something. This is a much later one, Storming Sonic. The art in these ones is pretty similar again. Yeah, it's all unique illustrations to go with the stories. I think I'll find one of the game overs. They're usually quite amusing. Sonic fighting a hideous monkey thing, King Kong looking creature. It's not going to focus. Well, I had the calendar once with Gutteridge's artwork on. I think it was 93. Ah, yes, that's it. Yeah. So yeah, there's, as I say, there's 4 of these. I have 4 of these books. There's at least 6, maybe more. I'd like to try and find the rest of them one day. I think this one has Sonic fighting in a giant mech. Yeah. This one has Sonic fighting in a giant mech. Get in the robot Sonic. Yeah. He's like fighting a T-Rex robot in the Sonic robot. Or something. He's also a pirate for most of this. There you go. Sonic Mech wins. Yeah. So that's those books. I have those novels. I have 2 of them anyway. They were published by Virgin. Again, these are my childhood novels. Well, that fell down the back. I'll have to go fetch that. Yeah, I've got 2 of them here. These are the novels that were written by Martin Adams. There's 2 of them. What I quite like about this cover is this like chemical thing. It's just the mascot from Pirate Sega, like the ad campaign. It's pretty much just based on that. But yeah, these are the books you were talking about. This is like a whole other canonical. This is a whole different canon again from the games or anything. It's just a canon that was just for these books. It's pretty bizarre. I haven't read them for a very long time, but I seem to remember they were loosely based on the early version of what became Sat AM. So like all the characters are like from that, if I remember correctly, but I can't tell you. But yeah, time travel, surprisingly dark. And the really cool thing about these, if I can get it to focus on them, is there's like a little animation when you flick the pages. Let's see if I can get it. If you can see it. Oh, there he is. There he is. Let's try and get it to focus, and then I'll. He sort of runs and spins back. Oh, and it's in there. Oh, there's an advert for Cool Spot. Because I guess it's by Virgin. The book's by Virgin, so they've got to advertise their game in the back. Some of the frames of that are pretty good. Look at this one. Yeah, look at that. Look at that smear. That's pretty good. I think my other book here, I started colouring in these pages. So like, it's just got like horrible crayon coloured red feet in this one. So you can tell this is my childhood copy because I've ruined it by colouring in his feet. Yeah. So that's that. Ugh. Oh, I don't know what I'm throwing them in there, they're blowing it. Ooh, I can't believe how long it's taken us just to get through one box. To be fair, this one has got a lot of stuff in it. It's like condensed. The other ones are not quite so packed. And then the worst part is getting it all back in there. But I think that's a majority of what's in here, to be honest. Like, I could be here all day. But, yes, right. I found the thing that I wanted to find for one of the figures for later. So I'll show you that in a minute. When I find the sealed one in another box. I think I'll leave that box for now, because that is basically everything in there. I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just leave that box now because I pretty much scalped it, done it in. Let's move on to a different box. I'll keep this album out somewhere and we will come back to that. I'm gonna have to sort all these boxes back out. This is gonna be fun because they were all perfectly neatly squashed into these boxes and now I've just pulled it all out and I've got to start from scratch. I'm probably going to spend all of tomorrow trying to sort this all out. So let's go through this one now. This one's probably got a bit less in it, but I guess we'll soon find out. How long have I been streaming? About an hour and a half? Oh, okay, not too bad then. For some reason I thought I'd been done for hours already. Ooh, I should probably drink this thing because it's completely melted. Why whatever Sonic music is playing. I I've just put it on a shuffle. Where is it playing right now? I can't see. I've got a bunch of random soundtracks. A Dreamcast tissue box. I think that came from that guy that sold me it. Just gave me a bunch of stuff. Yeah, look, you can put tissues in it. That's what that is. You could probably actually store a Dreamcast in that and keep it like dust free as well, I guess. In fact, you could probably fit a Saturn in that. It's so big. It's actually bigger than the console. A little tag, a little Japanese tag on it. But, yeah. Some more Drop Dead bags. You just say Drop Dead on them. Not really sure why I kept that, to be honest. I mean, at least with these ones, it's like it's a zipper bag with transparent. I am the Sonic now. No. There's some plushes. I've got through one tub at last. It took me about an hour and a half just to get through one tub. There's some plushes.
Oh boy.
This is just a handful of plushes.
Already.
Huh? Yeah, it completely melted. Maybe my fans on my laptop melted it, I don't know. Still going mad. So these are like semi-recent Sonic plushes that came from claw machines.
Oh yeah.
I believe. They say Sega prize on them anyway. There's an Amy one, a Knuckles one. These are just stored in here at the moment because I haven't got room to display all of my plushes, so there's another one. Just says Sonic the Hedgehog collection on it. That's what that is. There's a couple more in here. What's this one? Oh, right. Pretty standard. Recent-ish classic Sonic plush. That's some plushes. There's some other plushes in here. Including this one, which I've definitely had this since I was a little kid. Or one of these, anyway. This one, this is early 90s. This is proper Mega Drive era. This one's really cool because it's got little suctions, so you can actually hang him up on a window or something. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I could probably stick that on our window over there and then it would just like lose all its colour. I think I've got two of these. I've got another one of them somewhere. There's another old early 90s Sonic plush. I've had so many of these over the years, it's ridiculous. Like every time they pop up at boot sales, it's like, oh, why not? I think I may have given one of them to Murray Curry's son for his birthday or something, because I just had so many of them. Got a little tag there. 91, 92, Sega Europe, made in London. There you go. I had loads of those. Oh yeah, these ones too. These ones were sent to me by Barry Nomad of Sega Bits, and they're still sealed, so I haven't opened them. They're Sonic Underground plushes.
Oh yeah.
And they've actually got like the little medallion. They've got like the little necklace medallion things. So there's a Sonic one and there's a Knuckles one. Sadly, they didn't do the other characters. I was really hoping they would do like a Manic one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or Sonya one or something. But they only did Sonic and Knuckles, which is a bit disappointing. But at least the Sonic one's unique in that he has his little medallion. Yes. This has no water in it, so just imagine it's a water toy. That spins, rings fly around. I'd rather not. I'll keep it as is, because it might damage it, I don't know. I mean, it was made to be a water toy, but it might have seepage. Right, this toy I definitely need to show you. I've got a sealed one and a loose one. So this is another Hot Wheels toy from the early or mid 90s.
The loose one's just behind you, isn't it?
Yeah, I just found the thing for it. So this was, again, it's just a one-off Sonic one.
Yeah.
If you look on the back, it's like a whole mix of IPs. So there's a Street Sharks one, there's a Judge Dredd one, whatever Cyber Force is, and then I think the two in the middle are just generic ones. But yeah, there's just a Sonic the Hedgehog amongst them. They would never make a toy like this now. When I show you what it's like, this toy is deadly. You could actually probably kill someone with one of these. Or at least very badly hurt them with it. I'll show you the action toy. I have a loose one here. It's not down too thick. Here we are. I actually legitimately love this toy. It's so unique when it comes to Sonic toys. Because he's like all angry and he's holding 2 rings. And, oh yeah, the best thing about this one. What he sits on. Yeah.
Very charming.
Squelch. Yep. So yeah, this one, it's basically you put them on this ramp thing and you pull it back and then they have to crash into each other and then they've basically got a button here so when they hit each other they basically fly off. But this part is deadly. I mean, I can sort of show you, but I kind of don't want to damage the toy. But you lock it back, it's got like a little metal hook. And then it locks into place and you've got a little button back there. You watch how friggin' fast and hard this thing launches. In fact, it makes the thing fly back. Right, you ready? You ready? Get closer into shot. This is probably going to hit my radiator or something. It's deadly. You could attack someone with this bloody thing. And sure enough, the Sonic came flying off. It just went flying across the room. It's so deadly. It's actually lethal. Yeah, so sure enough, when it hits something, the seat shoots up and he flies off it. But yeah, that's probably why he's angry, because he's got this friggin' thing up his butt. But yeah, basically if you just press that, you'll go flying. Fly backwards, yeah. I love this toy. They must have released in the UK because this was how I guess kind of spoiled I was actually. Like when it came to certain Sonic toys, it'd be like Mum would buy me 2 of them so I could keep one sealed. That is really sad and spoiled. But there you go. That is probably one of my favourite retro Sonic toys, to be honest. I'm keeping both of those. They're not ever going anywhere. They're precious to me. Even though this thing is gonna definitely get damaged one day. Let's just launch it one more time. I'll show you that as a little metal bit. And just... well, the noise it makes, the metal in it. You can listen. It's got proper like metal something in it. How far would it shoot if I go this way? Into the other? Into the door. Okay, I didn't go super far, but still. If you actually put this on like a surface and that, it's probably more sturdy, I don't know. But off it goes. That is legitimately one of my favourite Sonic toys. I really like that one. But yeah, they probably wouldn't make this nowadays. I think the health and safety would be like, no. That is far too dangerous. Ooh. What else we got in here? We have cups. I don't mean mugs, I mean cups. Cups. Sonic cups. It's a Sonic cup. It has Sonic and Tails on it. It's a cup. It has a lid. And that one's mostly the same, but it's just Sonic. And then that one's pretty much the same as the last one, but smaller. And I've got all the lids. Oh, there's another one in here. This one came with a third-party or like unofficial Sega magazine, Sega Pro magazine. Sonic and Knuckles. That's actually quite nice. They're a bit dusty inside, as you can imagine. I think I've got all the lids. Yeah, I have. The lids are just generic. There's nothing special about those. Sonic cups. They're taking up quite a bit of space in this tub. Ooh. Sega fanny pack, or whatever you want to call it. This is full of badges, if I remember rightly. This one might take a while to get through. It's like the pin one. It's just full of pins. Yep, he splat against the wall, now he's dead. Most definitely. Oh! This one's got all sorts in it. This one's got a sealed set of these Japanese little keychains. Look, it's Space Harry. It's the Space Harrier guy, or Space Harry as I like to call him. Pingo. I have a loose set of these as well. Got these on eBay at one point. And there's Opa Opa. These are sealed. lovely juicy sealed. And then there's this super hang-on one. The thing I love most about these is these two. These came out years before Shenmue, but the toys of these characters in Shenmue are basically these. So it's like I actually own capsule toys from Shenmue in some fashion. It's really nice. Yeah, this one's mostly full of badges, if I remember rightly. Let's try and get to them. Just making a load of racket there with rusty packets. Yeah, let's find the badges. There's a lot of badges. Just full of badges. Let's have a look. There's some Sonic. Oh my god, these ones are for the 15th anniversary, so you're getting a 15th anniversary Sonic badge, a Sonic Rivals badge, and a Sonic 06 badge. Oh yeah. What an anniversary that was. 15th anniversary. Ah, there's some pretty unique ones in here actually. I'll just get some of this other stuff out of the way. A lot of them are Sonic 2 designs, but these ones, if I can find these ones, yeah. These are from the Metropolis bottom floor gaming section of Hamleys back in like 96 or 97. Back, you know that Sonic birthday video that I've got on Lucky Hit, that's actually got loads of views now. It seems to be quite popular. That's where these came from. So this was Metropolis in Hamleys. Get focused. They're pretty generic images, just the standard Sonic renders that you see everywhere. But the fact that they've got that logo on them makes them unique, I guess. They came from that place, Hamleys in London. Got a few of those. These ones came with a anniversary magazine that I have over there somewhere. Just like for the 20th anniversary when some Generations came out. I think that's when it was. What else we got in here? There's a Tojo Manel one, Panic on Funkotron. Can't remember where I got that, but I have it. It might come from eBay. Loads of Sonic 2 ones, including a Sonic not doing his part in current times one. Just sneezing on Tails' ass. Yep. There's another one with that Professor Robotnik image on it. That jacket I have upstairs also has that on it. Oh, these ones are nice, and they have a little story to them. They're all the same, but I've got loads of them. Basically, someone at a car boot sale I went to, he just had a pile of these nice silver Metal Sonic badges. And he told me he actually got these from CES back in the day when Sonic CD was announced. And he just let me have the lot for like next to nothing. And I've just got like, I don't know, 6 or 7 of these. They're pretty rad. Let's see. There's a Sonic the Comic one here, which is a pretty late one. This is from one of the last issues of the comic. Yeah, that's like the last logo of Sonic the Comic. So that was given away with one of the last issues. I think this one's also from Sonic the Comic. It's all that Sonic Adventure era. It's all just as the comic was in its dying days and they were just repeating stories over and over. There's loads of Sonic 2 ones in here. Pretty similar to those pins, really. That one's also from Sonic the Comic. It's just his big fat face. He's got a big face. I feel sorry that they were up for announcing big things. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? I reckon they'll probably get to it eventually. So most of these are similar to those pins I already showed you. Just Sonic 2 designs. Some Metal Sonic again. I have a lot of those. Pretty standard stuff. A few Robotnik ones. Is there anything unusual in here other than what I've already shown you? And then mostly Sonic 2 ones. I have a few multiple times. Just looking for something different. Well, pretty generic. There's a Sonic the Comic online one. That's just the logo. Nothing too exciting. Oh. It is mostly Sonic 2. Mostly Sonic 2 badges. You've pretty much seen the best ones. There's that one. Stuff like that. Yeah. I might have to get that jacket down, because that jacket is like one of my the jackets are like my prized possessions when it comes to Sonic stuff. They're worth a lot of money. But it's not just the fact that they're worth a lot of money, it's the fact that I've had them since I was a child, and they're actually technically my dad's. But because they're his size. And again, they came from a car boot sale. They came from a car boot sale, and they weren't technically for sale anywhere. They're actually kind of crazy. Oh, we've been going for almost 2 hours now. Let us know if you think I've done enough for one stream and I should do this another time, or whether I should keep going. Because I can keep going. I could. My throat is starting to get a bit dry. I should drink more water. So there's mostly just boxes for things in there, like the box to that Sonic Nenodroid that's up in the top room somewhere. There's nothing else in there. What else? There's lanyards. Oh, there's the box to that Talking Sonic, as in the Sega one. This one. There's his box. I got him from Florida in '98, if I remember rightly. I just found him in a random shop, being flogged off, and then I found another one at a car boot sale sometime later. He's getting deeper. Oh no, he's getting worse. Oh no! Oh no! He's getting more and more sinister sounding. Oh god, he's dying. Yeah, it's getting worse. I should stop pressing that before we get really creepy. There's a box for a Sonic Adventure figure, and it's full of stuff. This box is full of stuff, but I don't know if any of it's going to be of any interest. Let's find out. That's in there. There's a tin, 20th anniversary tin that has something in it. Oh, it's full of lanyardy things. This one's just a Sega logo one. I think I gave one of these away in that Sonic Lost World contest, if I remember rightly. There's a Sonic one with some Sonic art, and it's upside down, and that's what it looks like. And then I have like 3 or 4 lovely juicy sealed Virtua Tennis lanyards. And I think it's for like a specific Virtua Tennis. Yes, Virtua Tennis World Tour on the PSP. Virtua Tennis PSP lanyards. Also a Summer of Sonic one. That's kind of hard to see, but it says Summer of Sonic on it. That's from 2011. Get in there. There's another tin. It's a Mario tin. There's nothing in it. So this Mario tin is full of all my Mario merchandise. There you go. I actually do have some Mario stuff. Oh god, more stickers. Right, I'm definitely going to have to get to the stickers, because there's a lot of stickers. And it's a nightmare. And it's one of the worst things I ever did. Trying to actually complete one of those. There's a Summer of Sonic lanyard. Yep. There's a... oh. Well, there would be a Sonic coin in there, but I've taken the coin out and put it in my cabinet. Anything else of interest? There's this very, very, very tiny Sonic backpack that would go on the backpack of like... it's like a backpack for rats or something. It's that small. It's a little baby backpack. It's even got like... I guess you'd put it on a doll or something? I don't know. Yeah. There's that. There's something else at the bottom, but I think it's just like a box for something that's not in the box. So yeah. Well, that box took that tub was considerably quicker to get through. As I thought, that first one was the one that's got the most random stuff in it, so I figured that one would take the longest. Yeah. I could bring down some stuff, I suppose, but I don't really want to have to walk off camera for ages going up and down stairs. There's another Sonic mug in here, but it's the same one you saw earlier, so yeah. That's pretty much that box. That tub is just pretty much that stuff. Pretty much just that stuff. Mostly brushes. I'll put it back properly later. But let's just try and chuck some of it in there. Oh, that was in there as well, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, I'll sort it out properly later. There we go. Right, let's see what is in these ones. I think these ones are mostly Sonic the Comics. And they're very, very heavy. Yeah, let's bring this one over. This one weighs a lot. Yeah, it weighs a lot. And it straight up says on it, Sonic the Comic issues 1 to 150 and poster mags. And I think there's some other stuff in here. Ugh. So this is actually just Sonic the Comics. I'm not going to go through all of this. Oh, there's some Archies in here as well. And some t-shirts. Some sealed t-shirts. Yeah. Random issues of Archie Sonic, like later ones, including the Mega Man crossover. Yeah. These are just ones I picked up at some point. Just after the series ended, I think. Or around that time. Mostly from that Mega Man crossover. There's a couple IDW ones. I think I bought these in the Netherlands, actually. There's a couple issues of the IDW, the first issues. There's another one. Yeah, I think I just bought a job lot of them. I think I bought those in Basildon, that comic shop I used to be in Basildon. Basically, when I was actually collecting Archie Sonic, I had a subscription with a comic shop in Basildon. And I'd go there every month and just pick up my issues, or every few months and just pick up a few issues. Yeah, I don't actually own most of those anymore. I think I sold most of them. Right. There's a Sonic the Comic Con one, which came from the Sonic the Comic convention, which I couldn't go to, but I did chip in for the Kickstarter, so I did get this. And I also got the t-shirt, which I probably should have worn today, but the one I'm wearing today is significant as well, I suppose. So yeah, there's that. Oh, there's something good in here. This is good. It's got my old address on it. I probably shouldn't flash that. Hey, look, there's another free admission membership for Sega World. Take that in and go there as much as you want. You know, that place that doesn't exist anymore. Right, so there is something very important in here. I'm trying to remember if I already pointed. Yes, basically that Sonic birthday video that I did, I already showed the stuff off there, but here we go. Sonic invites you to join him in celebrating 6 years in a spin. So it was for the 6th anniversary of the Sonic franchise, and it was when the Sonic R was about to come out, so we got to play an early version of Sonic R. And it's actually got the full roster of what was going to happen throughout the day, including, let's see, yeah, Sega Metropolis, Lower Ground Floor, Hamley's Toy Store. It was only for a few hours. It was from 10 till midday roughly, and then just kind of, this ticket admits 1 adult and 2 children. Keep this ticket on you to get your free refreshments. And it's just got little letters. Don't forget to bring a camera. Sega Europe Public Relations, Andrew Campbell. Huh. So that was actually from Sega Europe themselves. And then there's this little, yeah, I definitely showed this off in the video. Congratulations, Sonic fan. This was a contest in Sonic the Comic. You've been picked as one of the lucky winners in the birthday competition as seen in Sonic the Comic, issue 116. Blah, blah, blah. You have seen this before if you've watched that video. Here's a little Sega World leaflet. Yeah, come again soon. Thank you for experiencing Sega World. You could get free admission and up to 4 free rides worth £10. It wasn't cheap to go on the rides. They were yeah, at least £3 a go. Because they were just big elaborate arcade machines. Oh, yeah, I should probably cut that bit off because it's got my address. Oh yeah, Sega World's exclusive members club. Ooh. Enclosed you will find a membership card which you should keep in a safe place. With this card you can visit Sega World as often as you like until 31st of December 1998. I think I went once. Because like, going to London wasn't super cheap at the time. I think I only went once with that and then it expired. So yeah, that's just a weird little thing that I've kept all that time. What are these guys talking about? Big Sonic specials. Oh, there's some more Archies here. Or are they the ones I just pulled out? I think they're the same ones. No, they're different ones. You know what those are. Just random. What you really want to see. Oh yeah, and these t-shirts. So, speaking of car boot sales, one time we went to a car boot sale. Must have been 2000 and I don't know when, 2010, something like that. Maybe earlier. Someone just had a literal truckload of Sega promo stuff. Just random t-shirts for Sonic games and Sega games. And me and my parents bought up as much of it as we could, went back to a car, got more money out, went back, and the rest of it was gone. But I managed to get roughly 1 or 2 of everything because the stuff was really super cheap. So some of these I have sealed, and I have some, like I'm wearing one of them literally right now. So this one's a Sonic Rivals t-shirt. It's got Sega size large on it. Hang on. The one I'm wearing right now is Sonic Riders. As you can see, it's like a kind of cool silhouette of Sonic Riders, and it's got the logo on the back there. Yeah. There's some Secret Rings ones, which are pretty subtle. They're literally just like the heart on fire shape, and then I think they've got the logo on the back. And I've also got a hoodie of that. I think it's a black hoodie. There's another Sonic Rivals one and another Secret Rings one. Yeah, I've got a few of those. There's more of these somewhere. I think they're in that one. Yeah, I'll get back to those. But basically I have more. There's a couple that are really bizarre, like really unusual. I think they were like designs that they rejected or they didn't use, or they were just for staff or something like that. But there's the one that's like Stickmen Sonic and stuff like that kind of look like the old Japanese manuals, but not. Yeah. And as for the rest of this box, it's mostly Sonic the Comics. But also, the issue of 2000 AD that had a preview of Sonic the Comic as like a little freebie on the front of it. These are all sealed up. I've got the poster mags in here. These are pretty good. I might actually fish one of these out so you can see what they're like. These are actually kind of rare now, and I don't own all of them. That's one of the summer specials. That's, I can't remember what year that one was, but 95 maybe? Yeah, probably 95. It's got knuckles on it. This basically had loads of the stories from these poster mags, because the poster mags had exclusive stories in them, or at least most of the time they did. This one's actually got a really big print of a Gutteridge poster. I might actually get these ones out if I can just get them out nicely and have a look at them. So this one doesn't have a comic in it, it just has a guide for Sonic Chaos, and it's just like a guide for Sonic Chaos. But look at this poster, look at that, it's just massive. Duncan Gutteridge, Robotnik, almost murdering some realistic rabbits with his Emerald Hill boss vehicle. How good is that? Yeah. So some of these I've owned since I was a kid, and some of these I picked up later, and I still want to find the rest of them. I think there's maybe 10 of them. There's a Streets of Rage one, there's a Shinobi one, and then the rest of Sonic, I think. No. I'll seal these back up later. But I might as well show you these because these are pretty rad and they're kind of rare. They're much rarer than the regular comics anyway. This one has some Richard Elson artwork as a poster, which is pretty nice. And then one of these I'll show you the one that was on my wall above my bed for about far too many years. Yeah, so these ones had exclusive stories in them, but then they ended up reprinting them in the summer specials. This one has a very questionable villain design. Just a creepy monkey guy with lips. Yeah. So it's just a comic like that. And then you get... I want to frame this one because it's Richard Elson. He's one of my favourite artists ever, comic artists. Absolutely love his stuff. Look at that. That's cool as F. AF. Whatever. Oh yeah, I've got the Shinobi one. Huh. Yeah, I have the Shinobi issue. There it is. Sonic the Poster Mag. Starring Shinobi. Let's have a look at this one. I don't know if this one was an exclusive story. Let's have a look. Sonic's back in the next poster mag. Sorry, this one wasn't Sonic. I presume this was an exclusive comic to this one. This one might be still exclusive. I'm not sure. The Shinobi comic was pretty cool actually. I thought it was quite nice. Some of the Sega properties that were in Sonic comic were pretty good, to be honest. There's a couple of duds as well. I thought the Shining Force comic was pretty bad. There's a couple others that were a bit naff. But here we go. Look at that badass Shinobi poster. Yeah. That's rad. I think I might have to get these framed. A couple of these maybe. If I could get a bunch of frames that are the size of whatever these posters are, then I will do it. Do I still have the one that I had on my wall as a kid? I don't think I do. No, I don't have it. Wow. I must have got rid of it. Or maybe it got so tatty that I threw it away, I don't know. Or maybe it is here somewhere. Right. Oh, this one's actually advertising the first summer special on the back. It is a very cool Shinobi poster. So yeah, this one's got a story about Oil Ocean in it. I want to say... no, it's not. But it could... I think Super Sonic's debut in Sonic the Comic was in All Ocean Zone, but it wasn't this specific story. But yeah, this is a Richard Elson one. And then the poster is by Kyle Flint, I believe. I probably wouldn't frame this one. It's a bit basic, but it's massive. Look at it. White hot! White hot! Just a massive Super Sonic. Would have been better if it was Richard Elson's art, but it's fine. Or it would have been better if it was that image. That image is actually nicer, where he's turning into Super Sonic. Yeah. And then there's this one here. I think who illustrated this one. Oh yeah, this one's advertising Streets of Rage being the next one, so I would love to get that one. I'd love to have a massive Streets of Rage poster. Oh, I can hear Tojo and L music. There was definitely Kid Chameleon and Streets of Rage. Tojo Manel was in another British comic that I've never been able to pick up a copy of, but there was this British comic that was very short-lived. I think it was 3 issues, and it had Chuck Rock, Tojo Manel, I want to say Green Dog had a comic in it. I don't know, but there was another comic that wasn't Sega endorsed, but it had Sega properties in it. But yeah. So yeah, this one's actually based on Marble Garden Zone from Sonic 3. For some reason, I think this was done... I don't know what happened here, but the artist didn't get the memo of what Knuckles' hands look like. I'm not sure why that happened. I think a lot of these stories are done pretty early on, before Sonic 3 even came out, or was on its way out. This poster is pretty rad. Who illustrated this one? I'm trying to remember who the illustrator of this one is, but this one's pretty nice too. These robots were kind of like Robotnik's, kind of like SWAT bots in SatAM, but they're like the Sonic the Comic equivalent. I forget what they were called now. Something Troopers. Not Stormtroopers, but something like Stormtroopers. This one looks like it's set in the special zone. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like that. There's a weird eye up here, look. There's some Bionics, including the Sonic 3 Bionic there from Hydro City Zone. Hydro City, not Hydrocity. So yeah, there's that one. Yeah, that's all the poster bags. I should probably put these back. I could hear the Sonic Unleashed music just now. I didn't put every Sonic soundtrack on this shuffle play, but I've got a chunk of them. So yeah, this is mostly Sonic the Comics. I don't think there's much point in me showing you all of these because I could probably just flick through them a bit. I was going to do a whole video about Sonic the Comic and I still might do so one day, but I'll just flick through. Here's issue 1. Issue 1. Cool spot on the back. I'm not going to go through all of these. There's a lot of them. I have almost every single issue and they're all in seals to keep them nice because I don't think these are ever going to get reprinted in any shape or form at this rate. So the thing about the Streets of Rage comic as well that's quite significant is who wrote it. Let's see if we can find a page of it. Did it mention the credits? Yeah, there we go. Script Mark Miller. Yeah, that Mark Miller, as in Kick-Ass and other said comics. This was like one of his earlier comic things. He didn't do the illustrations, but he did the script. I think the art was by Peter Richardson, which is probably a name that's not very easy to Google. A bit like mine, really. But yeah, that was one of the things I loved about this comic, was the fact that it had other Sega properties. Oh, this is the debut of Super Sonic right here. This is the comic I was just talking about. This is where he first appeared and almost kills Tails because he was a psychopath. But the other thing I loved about Sonic the Comic, oh, there's something important in this one, is it was kind of a magazine as well. So you've got every issue, because it came out every fortnight, it's actually got a Mega Drive, Game Gear, and eventually Saturn charts. So it's got like the official charts. So like, for example, Jungle Strike was the top Mega Drive game, Road Avenger was the top Mega CD game, and then Sonic 2 was the top Master System and Game Gear games. So there's a little news thing here about Sonic going scouting, and I have something that goes with that. So let's have a quick read of it. It just says, the UK scouting movement gets into some serious Sonic action this autumn as it joins forces with Sega to launch the Sonic Speed Challenge. This involves selling special Sonic the Hedgehog scratch cards to raise money for the Promised Appeal to help the Scout movement between 18th September and 18th December of whatever year this was, 1993. So, yeah, I was in not the Scouts but the Cubs, which is like the younger set of Scouts before that. And one day I went there and they just had a massive tub full of these little Sonic goggles. Here we are, and here's my, well, this isn't my one. My one has its hand missing, but this is another one I picked up on eBay a few years ago. Let's see if we can zoom in on this. This is, again, one of my prized possessions. It's just a dumb bit of plastic. Let's see if I can get it to focus. But this is one of my prized things. I love this thing. I should probably do the hand thing with it. It's just a Sonic boggle. Basically, a boggle is what you put your tie in, because you sort of like school uniform tie. You would have a tie with your Scout uniform, and this was just to hold the tie together. And yeah, it's just got like a little Sonic hand doing the Scout thing, and it's a Scouts on it, and that's basically what it is. But yeah, you have to imagine me as a little kid in Cubs going in, and then just this massive tub of these, just hundreds of these. It's like you can have one each, just one. It's like, I want them all. I'm going to just take them all home. I have the whole tub of plastic Sonics. But yeah, that really made my day in Cubs that year. That one time I was in Cubs. I don't think I ever went into Scouts, but I was definitely in Cubs for about a year. Yeah. So that's another little story. Sonic was just all over the bloody place back then. Like, there's a reason I was obsessed with Sonic. It's because they brainwashed me with so much stuff going on. There was the 2 cartoons, there was obviously the games, there was this comic. I think I actually got into the comic and the cartoons before I even played the games. Like, that's how big Sonic just being pushed in your face was. It was like I hadn't even played the games when I first got into Sonic. As far as I know, I can't remember exacts. But I could flick through these all day. Honestly, I could go through these Sonic the comics all day and show you stuff that I like in them. If I can remember what issue number it was, or just find the cover, I could show you the issue that had my printed art in it. Yeah, I could look for it. But I'm not sure which box it's in, because as I say, this is only issues 100 to 150. And then the rest are in that one, but I'm pretty sure it was before 150. I was just showing them my Scout Boggle. I'm telling them about the Scout Boggle.
Oh yeah.
There's quite some good stories going on in the chat as well. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I haven't really been reading them. Let's have a look. See if I can. Let's see if I can find the issue I'm talking about.
Which one?
The one that's got my art in it.
Is that 130 something?
Yeah. I know it by the cover, because the cover's pretty strange. It was an anniversary issue as well. I think it was like the 5th anniversary of the comic or something. Might be hard to find because there's a lot in it. And if I bring it out, I won't be able to put it back in the same spot. Oh boy. Yeah, it's near the bottom. I think it is... It's not issue 100. It's later than that. Oh Christ. I think the only issues I'm missing are like issues 101 or 102, and then there's like a couple other like late issues where they were just reprints that I don't have, but otherwise I have every single issue. It's down here somewhere. I know it when I see it. So I remember the cover, and I remember running around in primary school just like shouting to all my friends, going, "Oh, I got printed! I'm in the book! I'm in the comic!" And they were like, "Oh, okay." Well done. I was so bloody excited. It was like that and the Scout thing, you know, like, and the Sonic Party. There was just so many things in my childhood that were just like the most exciting days of my childhood, and they're all Sonic related. Where is it? Oh, it's so deep. It's near the bottom. There it is.
Yep.
Found it. It was this one here.
Oh yeah.
130. Yeah, you weren't far off. I think you were dead on the money actually.
Help yourself to some more chocolate egg.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, there you go. This one. Right. This is issue 130. Celebrate. Oh yeah, 5th anniversary of the comic. Pretty unique cover. It's actually quite nice. I'd actually like a print of that. It's actually quite cool. Back as a kid, I thought that looked strange, but now I think it looks pretty awesome. Yeah, Adventures of Sonic was probably my first exposure. Well, so yeah, massive multi-part story by Richard Elson in this one. Blah blah blah. This is what we're here for. Where is it? There we go. This big picture here, this one right here. There we go. I don't know why they gave my picture half a page when there's this way better one underneath it. Look at this one. How cool is that? Mike J. But yeah, there it is. It's not even like, it's not even brilliant for my standards back then, but like there's, you can see Mighty the Armadillo. He's not fully coloured in, and he's kind of been stood on by whatever this character's name was. He was like some disco guy that was in the comic. There was a lot of weird OCs in Sonic the comic. Yeah, and it says Aaron Foster, Game Gear, Mega CD, Mega Drive, Saturn owner, Sonic Digital Watch winner. And I was going to show you the digital watch. I was going to show you the digital watch, but it just fell down the back. It's back here somewhere. I still have it. It fell behind this unit. I'm not sure if I should pull it away because other things will probably fall. It's back here. It's down here now. Under the sofa. No, there it is. Yeah, they gave me this. Not as cool as the patches they gave me earlier, but I still have it and it's still boxed. That's what they gave me.
I said it's not again, but I guess it was so late in the run.
Ah, that's a shame.
I never won anything.
Yeah, it did. After a while, they just stopped doing the speed lines bit, didn't they?
Yeah.
And the comic just got really lazy after a while.
Yeah,
They were just reprinting the same old stories, and that was kind of it. I've got some more watches here. Some other old Sonic watches. Look at that. Ooh, just about to see it. That one's kind of unusual because like the Sonic render is a little bit off model, like his eyes are a bit misshapen, but it's based on the Power box art, so it's got flicky and a very wonky looking Johnny Lightfoot on it. Have a look at the Johnny Lightfoot on that, it's really wonky. He's got...
Oh yeah, God, it looks like he's been melted. like an Easter bunny, chocolate, like a chocolate Easter bunny that's been in the window.
Yeah, have a look, right there.
Did you see that the other day? There was I think it was on.
Well.
I think it was on Angry People or something.
Oh.
But there was a picture of like where they've had to close a chocolate shop in somewhere because of coronavirus over Easter. Right. There was some display chocolate eggs in the window, and they melted, and they were like really milky faces and.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's like Don't Have Nightmares material.
I don't know what issue it was in, but I don't know if anyone here knows of. Well, I know a few people in this chat definitely know of Trippy.
Yeah.
Some of her early artwork is printed in these as well.
Yeah, like the one that's of her with the mural and.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that issue back in its spot.
I'm surprised her mother let her do things like that at that young. But
What's that?
You know, like painting the wall.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there is actually a photo in one of these issues of her with a mural, isn't there?
And letting her dye her hair at like 14.
Yeah. Oh god, there's some strange issues. How about this one? This one's very strange.
Oh gosh, I did not like that.
This one is nightmare fuel. And Sonic has like a nightmare where he's a child, he's a human, and Tails kind of looks like Chucky from Rugrats, and he's wearing the big breakfast T-shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here we go. This one is very strange. I love this issue. It's so dumb. He's got like spiky hair. Let's find. Yeah, there he is. Tails with his big breakfast T-shirt. Oh, I don't know, Tommy. He's got like a little bomber jacket on.
Have you got any like the really later issues in there?
In that box.
Oh right.
I'm gonna get to those. in a minute.
Because there was one drawing I really liked, but unfortunately the artist passed away quite some years ago.
Oh.
Is that Nadine Wilkinson? Who was in Sonic Comic Online?
Yes. Yeah, I know what you mean now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when that happened. I don't know how I'm going to get these back in their spot. But yeah, one of my biggest influences art-wise, and it probably shows like a sore thumb, is Nigel Kitchen's Decap Attack. It really shows that art. Like, as a kid, I didn't really draw a lot of Decap Attack at all. But in later years, this was like one of my biggest influences.
Well, Trippy, she's known now as like sort of Imagne, and she does that webcomic called Engelbaum.
But she's mostly known for being in the Nights into Dreams community more than anything. But yeah, she did like Knights OCs that got printed in Sonic the Comic a couple of times.
Yeah.
Or like yin and yang characters. Even back then I was like, wow, whoever this person's art is, it's really cool. And then obviously we ended up meeting her many years later.
And like, I'm she like?
Sonic things.
What she displaying like Sonic Generations when we went to?
She worked on that.
Yeah.
She actually worked for Sega for a little while, didn't
Yeah,
she?
when we went to EGX.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, she did actually work on that.
QA and...
Yeah, QA, yeah. Ooh, I can't get these back in. I'll try. There we go. I'll just try and fling them back in as is for now. Ugh.
Yeah, if you trying to remember which it was definitely like I don't know if it was definitely like a 1998 one or something. But if you do come across one of them issues, kind of have a look and see.
Well, I'm going to open that tub in a minute and you can have a flick if you want.
Yeah.
Once I get, there's that one. I think this one's got other stuff in it as well. It's not just comics, but kind of wrapping up ish. I've got stuff up here I haven't shown you yet.
Anyone's curious about the drawing I tried to submit to them, it was of that other Fox character called Lorraine.
Oh, the sort of when Tails went to like his home dimension or whatever.
Yeah, the enchanted place.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, and
the Sonic the comic canon is pretty bizarre.
Yeah.
Tails is from another dimension. He goes into a portal and it's like some fantasy world.
Yeah, and there's like other foxes
like
and
dragons and fox race and stuff. It's very odd.
And Lorraine was like a female warrior fox.
Yeah. Yeah, she's good. Even by like Sonic the comic character, even by Sonic the comic standards, she's pretty underrated. Like no one draws fan art of her anymore. Maybe we should draw fan art of her. She's kind of she just looked like female Tails with a sword, but yeah.
Or do just some of the female characters in general.
Yeah, I mean like characters like
underrated.
Techno the Canary and that, they get drawn. In fact, she's actually made a cameo in the Archie comics at one point. But yeah, there's a few characters that are more super obscure.
Ebony and
yeah, I'm gonna have fun sorting this all out tomorrow. Basically, just poured it all out and it's all got to be relaid out. Right. Oh, was it Cubs or was it Beavers? That's a good point. The one before Scouts is Beavers, isn't it?
Oh, was it Cubs?
Oh, it was Cubs, okay. Can't remember.
Yeah, Cubs was like 70s.
Here's that t-shirt.
70s and...
I actually unsealed this one because I've only got one of these and I wore this at a Summer of Sonic. This t-shirt is really weird. Apparently this was like it might have been for like some kind of like clothes brand that they never went through with. But here it is. This is an actual official t-shirt. It actually says Sega Enterprises on it, so it's official. But look at it. Yeah. It's brilliant.
Techno was mainly meant to be like a sidekick for some of the Amy stories.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it was going to be a brand because look, it actually says Sonic Clothing on the back. So it was some kind of strange idea they had to actually do some kind of like trendy brand. It's actually pretty cool. I like that. I haven't worn it loads because it's the only one I've got. If I had more than one, I would have kept one in my worn rotation. But I've only worn it once, and that was at a Summer of Sonic. Can't remember which one.
Oh, I remember the troll type guys and all.
Yeah. Oh, I could do a whole one of these streams just flicking through Sonic the Comics easy. You just have the camera directly down and just flick through them all and just show them off easy. If people want more videos like this, just let me know and I'll do more stuff like this. So in terms of all this promo stuff I got from this boot sale where there was just a load of stuff, and I really wish we could have got back in time to get the rest of it, but we basically ran out of money. Came back for it. There's a Sonic Rivals cap. There you go, Sonic Rivals cap. You know, everyone's favourite Sonic game, Sonic Rivals. There's a Sonic and the Secret Rings hoodie. This is actually quite nice. I've got two of these, I think. There you go. It's kind of, the colours are down a bit.
For the longest time, they sort of ended up writing Amy as like sort of a girl power like attitude.
Yeah.
it's like to start with, she was like her normal like, oh, lovely Sonic, like,
and then she got the crossbow.
and then sometime later on,
This is the cutest gosh darn thing.
yeah.
I actually wore this as a little child. It's the cutest gosh darn thing. So this is like a little suit from Marks and Spencer's. I actually wore this. I have a photo of me wearing this. Look how small it is on me now. But yeah, this is really cute.
What
It's
size
like
is it?
Have a look. It says. Ah, here we go. Yeah, age 5 to 6, and I was about 6 when I wore it. Oh, how cute is this though? It's the cutest. I've got 2 of them now for some reason. It's like a proper sort of silkiness to it. It's got a little bow tie. It's so gosh darn cute. So it's got like images of Green Hill Zone, but for some reason the rings are like white donuts.
Yeah.
You see that? Yeah. But otherwise, that is really cool. Marks and Spencer's made some really bloody nice Sonic clothes. Most of them I don't have anymore, because obviously I just wore them to death and just wore them out. But I only wore this on occasion. I think when we went to like Haven's holidays, I wore it a couple times. I've got 2 of them. This one's slightly bigger. I don't know which one of these is my original one. This one's bigger. This one doesn't have a bow tie. Let's have a look. This one is 11 to 12.
Ah, right.
So I'm not sure which one's my original one. I could have worn it at 10, 11. I could have worn it at 6. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I got into Sonic in 1993.
Yeah, so you would have been about 6 by then.
Yeah, so maybe that's when I got this. But yeah, they did so much nice like Sonic clothes in Marks and Spencer's, but most of them were like super expensive. They never went on sale. I'll eat some more of this.
Yeah, help yourself.
Oh, it was a nice bit. Was that your bit or was that mine?
It's yours.
Ah. What else you got?
I'm trying not to eat all the chocolate. But it's alright, but we kind of went a bit overboard today with like the treats while we were doing our big shopping. I'm not buying whatever Easter eggs I could get left. Like that one there.
This tie was my dad's. So like, because I was into Sonic, Dad by extension ended up with a load of Sonic stuff. Like adult size stuff. This is actually a tie rack tie. It's quite nice. Again, it's that Duncan Guttridge artwork that's on that book. It's the same one. But like, I think I showed a photo of this to him and he was like, oh cool, I didn't know they put it on tyres. If I remember rightly. But yeah, they used this promo art on a lot of things. See it says on it. Tie rack. Yeah.
If we have a boy or anything.
Wouldn't have to be a boy. Girl can like Sonic.
No, I mean like if can a little girl wear a waistcoat like that?
Don't see why not.
No,
If she wants to.
I used to want to play with all the boys Ninja Turtles when I was a little girl, so.
When I was a little boy, I played with My Little Ponies because they were in the house.
Yeah, you're a brony, because being a brony's cool.
Yeah, I wasn't. I have a photo of me like playing with them and being caught and being like, oh no, I've been caught. I was like 4.
I used to play very weird games with my Little Pony stuff.
Alright, this isn't Sonic, but I have a baseball cap of Pogman. Because if it wasn't Sonic, it was Pogman.
Yeah.
I had a lot of Pogman stuff. Oh god, this one doesn't have adjustments on it. It's really small.
Oh dear.
It's actually kind of painful. Ah!
Oh.
Ow! Probably shouldn't have put that on my head. Right, there's loads of other bits in here, including comics, so let's try and get to that. Another cap there. Some Sonics. It has some Sonics. This one is also non-adjustable, sort of plush one.
Oh, but that feels
painful. Right, there's some Sonic the Comic freebies in here. I think these are all Sonic the Comic freebies.
Oh yeah.
Some of the stuff they did in some of the later-ish issues.
Yeah, I had one of the badges and.
It's a Sonic Frisbee.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh god, I think I had that thing.
whatever this is. Kind of looks like a fidget spinner, but it's just like a squishy, like walks on walls or something.
Yes, that kind of thing.
And it's just got the Sonic 3D render on it because for some reason Sega Europe insisted that they pushed this hideous render of Sonic on everything. They even insisted that Richard Elson draws Sonic from the front like that. Like Richard Elson actually went a couple of years where every time he drew Sonic from the front, it was with those spikes, which make no bloody sense. So like from the side it would have the normal spikes, but then as soon as it goes front, they go upwards.
Yeah, it turned out to be a clay model that got like sort of digitised.
Oh yeah, the actual render was a clay model, wasn't it? And then they sort of made a 3D model out of it. Little yo-yo, with a really basic little Sonic face on it. Yep. A bouncy ball. A little Sonic in it. Is that? Did that make it out?
Yeah, sort of. Free him.
Free him. Whatever these are.
What on earth was this?
It's just a lump of plastic. I think they cut off. But you just about make out a Sonic head on them. They just got to a point where they were just making lumps of plastic with Sonic on as like freebies.
Oh, I've had this and
this is like a little
bike reflector.
Bike reflector. That's alright, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's one of the nicer bits. Most of this stuff's kind of tat. Like literal tat. This is literal Sonic tat. This one's a bit broken. Just a bit of plastic. Oh, you know what I also had? One of the sort of earlier issues, they did a freebie that was a scratch and sniff stinky sticker.
Oh, yeah.
And it just had a picture of Sonic with his shoes off. And he's just holding his shoes up and doing this.
Oh.
And it actually stunk of rotten feet.
Oh dear.
Dad had that stuck on a wooden cabinet in our shed up until we moved.
Oh, really?
That was in a unit in our house right up until we moved. It didn't stink anymore. It probably hasn't stunk for years. But we had that sticker sitting on a random unit that had all his tools on it in his shed.
Well, he did away with it when they moved.
Well, we got
out.
rid of the unit, yeah. So it was just like a big wooden shelf thing. I think we probably scrapped it. That's probably the last time I saw that sticker was when we moved. I think.
Fruit chewits.
Oh yeah. That's the other thing. After a while, they stopped doing stuff like this, and they just resorted to, I don't know, let's throw a packet of Chewits on the cover, or some cards that have got nothing to do with Sonic that have got like, I don't know, Street Sharks or Dragon something. It's a ruler. It's a Sonic-shaped ruler. So I think I used to use this ruler, and I used to actually go and be like, oh, I've drawn a Sonic, or something. I don't know. It's the rubber bands. Oh, that's a Sonic the Comic Con one. It's funny enough, it's got that same render of Sonic on it that all this other stuff has. It's just a pink rubber band with Sonic the Comic Con on it. And then this one is the same thing in blue. Okay. This bag right here is the definition of Sonic tat. It really is. These are literal freebies. Because the thing with British comics, especially kids comics, is they put more effort, sometimes they put more effort into how much free crap they put on the front of the magazine, especially now, than they do in the actual comics. Like, it's like, oh, it comes with 12 lumps of plastic. This comic comes with 12 lumps of useless plastic. And then the actual comic's just a bunch of copy-pasted promo art over and over again. It's kind of lame. What's this one? Oh! I can't remember where I got this one. This might come from a boot sale as well. I can barely see what it is until I zoom in. It's a Sega Saturn shirt. How often do you see anything with Sega Saturn on? I want more Sega Saturn stuff when I go to Japan. If I get to go to Japan at the end of the year like I'm planning to. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm bringing back anything that has Sega Saturn on it because I know they have a lot of Saturn stuff, but whenever they do Sega merch over here, they always go Mega Drive, Dreamcast. It's like, there was a system in between, guys. It was really quite good. You should watch my shindigs. Sega. Some wallets. I used this one to death and it's pretty knackered. That came from America.
Yeah,
I think that came from Hot Topic. I think. I could be wrong. I haven't even used this one yet. It's just still new. 20th anniversary on it. This is a strange magazine. I think it's like a It's like a magazine for like the gaming industry, as opposed to like as opposed to the public. It's like the magazine for the interactive entertainment industry. But I've just got it because it's got this nice Sega Superstars tennis art all over it. Can you cope with this much crazy? Crazy stars, crazy courts, crazy. The Gagaman was actually pretty good. It was alright. It was basically virtual tennis with Sam Doom Monkey. It was alright. I've got that on. I want to say I've got that on PS3, Wii, and DS. So I have most of the versions that are advertised. Well, the DS one was pretty cool because it had an actual Space Harrier mini game where you're just straight up in the level of Space Harrier and you're attacking the enemies with your racket. It's pretty good. Squeak.
Oh, yeah, squeak, yeah.
What else have we got in here? I think those comics are in here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's say, I'm going to look for some headphones and try and tidy up my craft room.
Oh, okay. Do you want to have a flick through these?
Yeah, can do, before I fire up and do that.
Oh, we've got a few of these, but I'll probably show these off as well. Ooh. We have a few of these knocking around. This was my bedding for years. I have a few of these because they do actually come up occasionally. In fact, we've got one out of Boots at a charity shop just here, didn't we?
Yeah.
Not long after we moved in, we went to one of the charity shops. It was like, oh, they've got one of these bedding sets. I might as well buy that. It was like £2, something like that. So there's the pillowcase. So again, this is from the early 90s. There was a whole range of this stuff and it was super expensive when it came out.
Oh.
They did curtains, they did a whole bed set. They did loads. They did lampshade, which I think I still have somewhere.
I think the make of it was like, normally they did like some like other cartoon animals.
Yeah. Oh, well, like mascot characters.
Yeah, but
let's see if I can actually get the whole thing out. There we go. This is pretty cool. This was my bedding for so many years.
We use our spare ones for because I've got a spare
not a bed.
Because I've got a spare like single duvet cover.
We just use it on the sofa, don't we?
Yeah.
You've probably seen it on streams occasionally, actually. If it hasn't fallen off straight away. There we go. Ooh, there you go. Well, that's one anyway.
I ended up finding out what brand it was eventually.
Yeah, I think they sold it in August.
They did, yeah.
That's how we ended up with it originally. That's how I had it originally. It's pretty rad. It's a unique art again, so kind of anyway.
No, I had the lampshade.
I think there was two different ranges because I've got some that got slightly different designs.
You've got the bean bag.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I should probably show you that as well since I brought it down. I haven't got the lampshade. That's upstairs somewhere.
And then
the bean bag.
And I'm sort of
Wow.
I've got the bin as well, and that's in my craft room.
Yeah. I think that was from like a different range, but there's two. I think there was two different like ranges like this. Yeah. Same thing again. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, I've got two in there.
Yeah.
Two quilts, two pillowcases. Yeah, the comics are there.
Yeah, and then the third one's in our ottoman.
Anything else? It's just some of the comics in here. Yeah. And some wristbands. Sealed wristbands. Told you I had a lot of Sonic tat. That's another one of them keychains, but it's new. Because the reason I end up with so much stuff like this is sometimes you'll just go in somewhere like Debenhams and they'll be flogging it off, and you just grab it and it's like, well, it's really cheap, I might as well just store it away. Oh, this is quite significant. This is a official Sega magazine. I've got all the official magazines upstairs, but this was like a big pamphlet thing they did with one of the issues. And this is pretty significant now because the Sonic 3 prototype that came out last year is exactly what's being shown in this in this preview. It is basically that prototype. It's got the Sonic 2 sprite. All the stuff that's different is basically here. This preview is essentially, or it might be that prototype. It's almost exactly like this prototype, more or less identical. The kind of the Hydro City Zone looks the same. It's got like all the grass stuff there. Yeah. And what's really weird about this is this was actually around the time the game was coming out, so they had all these early prototype screenshots of Sonic 3 in a magazine that came out the month the game came out, so it's odd. But yeah. Well, I think so anyway. Back in here. Some kind of moving combat thing with it, right? Yeah. Do you know kind of roughly what issue you want to look for?
I know it's like a... Oh, it's actually quite close. It's definitely not like the 8 ones. So.
Yeah, look. Oh yeah, this one comes with ant stickers.
Oh god.
Ants fun pack, look. Oh yeah. You have ants. Ants. Everyone's favourite DreamWorks movie.
Yeah. Hey Butterfly, can I copy your homework?
Literally. Hey Pixar, we are going to copy your homework at the same time, but we're going to get it out quicker than your film, so it looks like you've copied our homework.
Yeah, I remember watching the Ants ones before. Ants. Ah, okay.
Oh, you found it?
Straight off the bat.
Which one is it?
No, this one.
Oh, right, okay. Ah, right. Auditioning for Bewitched. Oh, this one's like OCs.
Yeah.
Look at this one. It was great. And it's robotic. There's apparently St. Patrick's Day themed. What?
Oh, that was it.
Greenie the Hedgehog. I shouldn't be taking the mic. My art got in and it was pretty bad. But yeah, that's the artist you were talking about.
Yeah.
Huh. This is the point where we were just reprinting the stories. No,
Yeah,
it's
it
not.
was.
These ones.
It kind of.
Well, these ones are original.
At the back, they were.
Yeah, they started reprinting old ones at the back. Yeah, they got really lazy. Eventually, they just completely just made it reprints for a while, and then they just gave up. It was just a wet fart of an end. I suppose I didn't find all the Sonic albums. Maybe they're over there. I should probably just go into the stuff that's up here, because you're probably wondering what some of it is, because it's been looking at you the whole time. Two of my prized possessions are these unique things right here. I'll show you these.
Oh god.
These are unique in that they were made
God.
for me.
Rankles, is it?
Yeah, oh yeah, kind of.
Oh yes. These.
You got these made for me.
Yeah. And I'll put in. If you want me to, I can put in the chat like who made them. So,
You can just say who made them.
yeah, they're made by Haruka Tavares. And,
Oh, yes,
she's mainly in the Rayman and Pokemon fandom, but back when she was doing commissions with like I think it's made out of like that coal porcelain.
Yeah.
And that's a material that I've never seen over here, but it's quite widely used in like Portugal and South America and that. Yeah.
What I loved about these as well is because I've got these little figures of Banix that they did make back then. It was like, oh yeah, look, it's like a big mummy for my little ones.
I think there's still on her deviant art, like the photos of them.
Yeah, I think so. And for the longest time, these Bannock toys are some of my favourites actually, these old ones. They were from like a set called Sonic and Knuckles, even though they're all Sonic 1 Bannocks. And they even did one of that Sprats robot that's not even in... Are you having trouble getting that back in?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, they even did one of Sprats, who was like a cancelled Sonic 1 Bannock. That's in the code, but it wasn't actually in the final game. This is just some of them. I've got most of them upstairs. There's a Motorbug one. Yeah, I just love these toys. I thought they're fantastic. But for the longest time, I'd lost was I've had these since I was a kid, but I lost the crab meat one. And then when Stacey got me this for, I think it was Valentine's Day one year, I was like, oh, I haven't got the little one. I haven't got the little crab meat. And then I finally found one on eBay, and I had to pay £10 for it. £10 for this tiny little figure. And he's got a bit of a mark on the back. But I had to have him because I had the big mama. I was like, I need the little babby to go with it. There we go. Little babby. So yeah, prized possessions, because they're unique. Speaking of unique, there's also this. Oh, he sounds normal again. Kind of. He sounds a bit normal now. Speaking of unique,
models.
Can you remember who made this?
I
They
don't
were on
know
DVD.
who, but I know that it was commissioned by Jenny Tablina.
Yeah, and then when she moved to America, she sold it to me, or to my mother, and then she bought it for me.
Yeah, and then
it's cheese from.
It is, that image is on DeviantArt because I did find it before.
Oh yeah. Do you still have that Orbit puppet you're in? Ah, that puppet was amazing. Yeah, that puppet was really good. But yeah, it's cheese from. I bought it because obviously it's. How often do you see anything of a Chow? Like, I think I have little figures of Chows knocking around, but otherwise, I was like, I know it's handmade, but that makes it even cooler, really, when you think about it. It's the Chow. Right, I'll show you some more things. Might as well show you what's along here. I'll show you the handmade things. Do you want a life? Do you want a life? There you go. If I punch it hard enough, will I get a life?
Yeah, the thing.
Boom!
It's alright, but the plastic bit.
Oh yeah, it's got plastic bits in it.
Earlier.
This is by Donna
Evans,
Donna
otherwise
Evans.
known as Tavington.
Yeah. She makes very cool plush controllers. I've got a big Mega Drive controller like this as well.
She used to do cosplay.
Yeah. I bought this off her many years ago at MCM Expo.
Yeah. And God, that Sally Acorn cosplay.
Oh yeah, that was incredible. Full on suit, wasn't it? Full on fur suit. Let's see what else we've got here. Hey guys, speaking of tat, how low can this tat go? How low do you think this tat can go? How about a bottle of Daddy's ketchup?
Yeah.
Yep. That's a bottle of Daddy's ketchup. Well, there's no ketchup in it. It's empty. It's got remnants of old ketchup on it. Yuck. Can you taste it? Oh shit! It flaked off.
Oh no!
So yeah, this is a well. You got video preservation of it, but now it's it just came apart in my hand. Oh dear. So this isn't something I've had since I was a kid, but I definitely had one as a kid. Wow, it's kind of falling to pieces now.
Aww.
I actually got this from a car boot sale just a couple years ago, and the guy literally let me have it for nothing. He was like, just take it. Please just take it. It just crumbled apart. Oh dear. Well, that was literally not made to last this many years. 20 odd years it's existed. So yeah, he's slightly worse for wear than he was 5 seconds ago. But yeah, I like that he's got a back brain on the back. Well, that happens. This was not made to last. There's another one there. Just noticed. What year was this? Does it have an expiry date? I'd be curious to see that.
I'd like to think it would.
Let's see. Oh, I think the expiry date was on the top, but it's faded off. It's so old that the date has just faded away.
90.
Or 90. Well, it says 91 on it, but again, you can't really go by the copyright because they almost always copyright these things 91. Ingredients: tomatoes, sugar, spirit vinegar, salt, modified starch, spices, pectin minimum potato solids 7% by HP Foods. There you go. Kind of has a grey moustache now, like Uncle Chuck. Yeah, it's an exclusive Uncle Chuck ketchup. That's why it's called Daddy's. It's actually Uncle's. Uncle's. There we go. Well, that's what it is. To be fair, I was so tempted to throw this in the bin a while back, but I'm just thinking, how often do you see something like this? In fact, I was almost tempted to send it to MVM, because they had a big glass cabinet with like a Tomb Raider Lucasade bottle in it. So if I sent them this, they'd be like, put it in a glass cabinet on its own and have it rotate. But now it looks like that. I'm not sure if they'll want it.
It's alright. They could have my.
It gets weirder.
They could have my Rabbids cola bottles.
Yeah, you've got like Coca-Cola bottles with rabbits on them.
Or cola cans, rather.
Matey shower gel. These are actually from my childhood. I used them and then I emptied them and washed them out and kept them in these tubs like a sad little child I was. This one's actually got holographic buzz bombers on it. There you can see them. You see them? So yeah, I have never seen any of these in the wild nowadays. These are the kind of things that no one would even think to keep. Nor some people have. I mean, I've literally seen people have the old Sonic crisps. There were Sonic crisps in the UK. I think they were salt and vinegar. But people actually still have the packets. And I think at one point I tried to keep them as well when I was a kid, but they just fell to pieces. And I was like, why am I keeping these? And I just threw them in the bin. But yeah, that's stuff like that ketchup bottle that just fell to pieces. They're not supposed to be kept for 20 odd years. They just crumble in your hands. But yeah, here you go, Matey's bottles. I have another one upstairs actually I should pull down because it's actually a lot cooler than these ones. It's a full massive 3D model Sonic. Like, it's almost like an action figure and like the head comes off. I probably should have got that, but never mind. What else we've got here that I kept as a child for some bizarre reason? Here we go. A Sonic air freshener. The Sonic's in like a little Formula 1 car. See that? There you go. Just don't make it out. I feel like the picture quality is getting worse as the night goes on, so I'll probably quit soon. So yeah, that's never been out of the packaging. I've never unpeeled it. It probably doesn't smell too good anymore if you did take it out. I just like it because it's a unique sculpt of Sonic. I wouldn't dare take it out of its packaging because I'd ruin it. And it's got a semi-unique artwork of Sonic there. Find the flag. Oh yeah, the Sonic syrup biscuits. Yeah, I remember those as well. And there was spaghetti, little shaped spaghetti.
Oh, the shaped pasta.
Yeah, shaped pasta. So if you're gonna have like the Sonic pasta with your Sonic ketchup and your Sonic biscuits, what are you gonna eat them with? Your hands, or are you gonna use Sonic cutlery? Look at these! Sega Sonic the Hedgehog Japanese Tails cutlery. I got these on eBay. I think it was like a bundle of Tails related stuff. It was just like a Tails bobblehead, these, some other Tails stuff. At one point I was just going around trying to get Japanese Sonic stuff. I also have a Sonic spoon. Sonic spoon! It's a Sonic spoon! It's got a Sonic on the top, it's friggin' adorable! It says Sega Sonic the Hedgehog on it, because all the Japanese stuff does, for reasons. Maybe I should put it in the box with the other ones. I don't even know if this box is its original box, or if it's just a box that came with. I might as well put it in there with the other ones. It doesn't have any branding on it, the actual box, it's just a plain blue box, so I don't know if that's its original box or not. Oh god. When I was talking about this up a little bit. A week. When I was talking about that guy that just sent me a load of stuff, one of the highlights had to be these Sonic X cars. So I've got a truck It just has Sonic X on it and Sonic and Shadow. It's just generic toy diecast truck
yeah.
with Sonic X on it. But trust me, they get better. They get better. I'll show you these ones first. It's a Sonic blue car. There you go. Sonic blue car. See that? You get the idea.
Oh, the Chris one.
Right, spoilers. Spoilers. Tails, sort of buggy looking thing.
Right. Maybe a bit more.
There's a Knuckles one. It's like some kind of like mum car, soccer mum car with Knuckles on it, doing a punch. But yeah, they get better. I am the egg fan.
He's a what? He's a black fan.
I'm the egg fan. I don't keep my tools in the back overnight. But yeah, this sort of spoiled it, but it's a Chris car. Best Sonic character.
Everyone's favourite
character, Sonic character. Chris in a car. It's a Chris car. Is that not the best bit of Sonic tat you have ever seen? Or is that not the best bit of Sonic tat you've ever seen? It's a Chris car.
Sorry, Aaron.
You getting a bit yawny?
No, I mean, sorry I spoiled the
That's alright.
surprise.
It's fine. This is another old Tony thing. It's just like it's like a Rubik's Cube, but it's not a cube, it's a spiral. That's as far as I could ever get to solving it. I almost solved Sonic, and I got half the tails, but I could never get the rest. I could rotate it around like this. See now, I did it now. Now it's just a tail. Now Tails and Sonic are cat dog. I'll put it back to where it was, I guess, if I can. There we go. That's as far as I could ever get. Right. Anything else? One of my biggest cherished Sonic things is this guy right here. This guy right here. Again, car boot sale find. This is one of the sort of oldest Sonic plushes. It's a Japanese Sega Sonic one again. This was actually a Japanese person at a boot sale that used to live in Japan and obviously lives here now. It was like, oh, I got this back in the 90s. She was like, and I don't even want to say how much he was, but it was next to nothing. I would have paid a lot more. Someone actually offered me via email a lot of money for this once, and I did not take it because I'd never get one again. And he's lovely. What I really like is how his legs sort of hang over aside because they're quite chunky and sort of like weighted in a way that he can sort of like sit on things, like perch. He's lovely. I love him. I love his eyes. It's one of my favourite Sonic, probably the favourite Sonic toy. If I was going to hang on to a handful of Sonics, like if I had to get rid of everything else, this would be one of the keepers. I love him. This one also came from a car boot. Back when car boot sales were actually fruitful and you actually got good stuff once in a while. This one also came from a car boot sale, and there's also Japanese. Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. They also apparently did one of the Walrus, whatever his name was. So they did Sonic Tails and the Walrus. You know, everyone's favourite Sonic character, the Walrus. I mean, I prefer him over Chris. This one's got quite weird arms, but yeah, he's quite nice. I haven't got all my plushies down, obviously, but I've got a handful of them down here. Some of my favourite ones, like the Sega one, but also this American Tails one, because look at these tails! Look how fluffy they are! They're so fluffy! He's got a cool mohawk as well, look at that. Mohawk. It's nice. That was from the same auction that I got the cutlery from, if I remember rightly. I think that's the main reason I bought it. Won that auction was to get this, but I also got a cutlery and some other bits. Oh yes, these two. So there was a couple Japanese eBay accounts that I used to buy a lot of like cheap Saturn games from because the postage wasn't too bad until they shot their postage up to way too much. But when I was like buying a load of cheap Saturn games, there was an auction for, what was it called? It was something like Fancy Cushion Set. The title was just Fancy Cushion Set. I was like, okay, but it was these. Fancy Cushion Set. Here you go. Here's your fancy cushions. This little noodly old school Sonic from '92. There you go. He's really cheaply made. He's like made of like super cheap materials. But I love his little cloggy plastic boots. Look at these. They're sort of very crudely glued on, and one of them kept falling off. But he's got like little cloggy shoes. It's really cute. And then there was also an Eggman, who's the most adorable but basic plush you could ever ask for. His arms are literal bits of like foam, like flat foam. And his legs are just bits of foam. He's just like a ball of... He's just a ball with some foam stuck to him. But he's adorable. Look at him. His teeth. It's great though. So yeah, that's the Fancy Cushion Set. I think that's what it was called. It was something like that. I think the Sonic's got a little Velcro on his hands as well, so you can just sort of touch his face like that. Sonic. Yeah. Right. I'll show you a couple more bits, and I think I'll wrap this up because we've been going for quite a while. It's a lot. It's a lot of Sonic. I broke something. Another one of my prized possessions, I would say, is this stand right here. I've had this for a very long time. Probably came from a car boot sale, because most of this kind of stuff did, because people just had this stuff somehow and then they just got rid of it at a car boot sale because they wanted to get rid of it. And being the Sonic obsessed child I ended up with it, and it was sitting in the loft for at least a decade and I completely forgot about it. And when I was just rummaging up there sometime when I was doing Sega Memories for the first time, I just found it in the corner of the loft and I was like, what is this? Just this massive... This, if you look at there are videos online of the Sonic 2 launch in the UK, and these are everywhere. These are in the videos. It's unfortunately done a little bit damage over the years, like you can start just getting a bit tatty. It's getting a bit tatty in spots, but otherwise it's easily one of my most prized possessions. I love this thing. And again, I asked Duncan Gutteridge if this was his artwork. Apparently this isn't his artwork, this is someone else's, but that obviously it was his. But yeah, that image there is not his artwork. You can sort of tell it's not his exact art. But yeah, that is like easily one of my favourite things, Sonic things that I have. Anything else you can show off? There's a bunch of books. I wanted to show this off, but I haven't got any batteries to actually run it. But I can basically show you it. It's another toy that Tommy made. This isn't my original one, but it takes D cell batteries, and I've only got C, so I can't actually like. So it's like a little pinball game, and you actually shoot the pinball along, and it's all mechanical. So like these tilt. There's like a magnet thing here. If I get the little pinball, you see it, so it chucks it in there, and then it goes through there. There's like a little. It's quite clever. If I can get the thing to work, I could show it to you, but I'm pretty sure there's other videos. I think even Sega Driven might have done a video involving this. But yeah, I loved this toy as a kid. It was fun. It's actually a reskin of another toy Tommy made that was just like King Kong inspired. It was like a metal King Kong up here instead. But yeah, Kong Mountain. Yeah, that's the one. Basically, it's a reskin of that. But it's pretty cool. I do like that it's got elements from like different zones, like Oil Ocean there and whatnot. Try to get that marble out of the corner. But yeah, you basically push this button to sort of smack it around, and it would go along the bridge and it would go in those holes. And it's got like a timer on it as well, and it stops moving if you take too long to get to the top. It just ends. But yeah, that's what that is. I've still got the box for it somewhere as well. Other than that, I've basically got books. More books. More some books. Oh, I didn't get to talk about the Sonic stickers. I should show you this. How many albums do I have? I have 4. I have 4 Panini Sonic albums, right? None of them I've managed to fill up. This one is some are in various condition. I've got a list here of the ones that I'm missing. Someone on eBay had a box of about 100 stickers. 100 packets. Yeah, it's a whole box of 100 packets. I've still got the packets for some reason. These are the empty packets. They've all got that Sonic 3 artwork on them. Yeah, I managed to... I probably shouldn't have even stuck the stickers in, but I managed to get one of these albums almost full. Almost full, but I think it was missing like 1 sticker or something ridiculous. I don't know which one it was. It might have been this one? Or is it this one? I don't know, but one of these is like... Take this down. A wig. There we go. One of these is like absent almost every... It's got almost every sticker except for the rarest ones were the semi-transparent ones. These ones here. But the problem is, I've been sticking them into certain albums, not realising that some of the ones that were missing from the one that's only got a couple missing were in one of the other albums. And it's like, if I didn't stick them in that album, I could have stuck them in this album and have a complete album. But I put them in that album, so now I've got 2 incomplete albums, or 4 incomplete albums instead of 1 complete album. Never doing it again. Never again. Best bit about this one is it's actually got a friend's address and stuff on it. I think that's who I bought it from. Yeah, I probably shouldn't show that because it's got his old address on it, but he doesn't even live in the UK anymore. But yeah, most of the stickers in this were Sonic 3 screenshots, essentially. It was just basically to advertise Sonic 3, and there's also these shiny ones, which were a bit rarer. Yeah, I completely messed up with these albums, and like there's some Sonic CD stuff as well. Like there's an Amy section that's all Sonic CD screenshots, and then the last few stickers are like Adventures and Sat AM related, with like Sally kissing Sonic there, and like if you don't know what that cartoon is, that sticker's a bit confusing. Oh yeah, and then there's like a whole episode of Adventures of Sonic in sticker form as well. Yeah, I completely messed up. The fact that I managed to almost complete an album. What I should have done is just organised them a bit better. This hasn't got all of them in, but I think I've got one of these with almost all of them in. What I really should have done is just not stuck them in. That's what I should have done. I should have just gone, here's an empty album, here's all the stickers, they're pristine and they're not stuck in, you know? I should have just left it as is. And I've got the numbers here. So if I ever see any more Sonic stickers, I guess I could get them, but they're quite expensive now if you want to actually try and get individual ones. Or I think even that auction, it wasn't super cheap, but it was 100 packets. So I think it was like 25 quid or something. I can't remember how much it was. When they came out, they were 22p to buy a packet. 22p each. So I guess £25 for 100 is only a 3p increase. So I suppose it ain't that bad. But yeah, I've even got the packets here. Don't know why. I kept the packets. And then I've got all these spare ones. Out of all of those stickers, I ended up with... So if anyone ever wants to help me out to get the few that I'm missing, I have rather a lot of spares. I've got like several hundred spares. There's them lot in there, and then there's this lot in here. So yeah, if anyone ever wants to help me out, find these numbers. I have a lot of spares. No, I think they're mostly common ones. Yeah. One of these days I would like to actually trade the stickers that I'm missing for the ones that I don't have, because I have a lot. I think I even wrote a little list somewhere of what ones I have, but it's not, I don't know where it is. But I do have a list somewhere of all the ones I've got in here. Yeah. So that was Sonic Tat. That was a lot of Sonic Tat. That was a hell of a lot of Sonic Tat. I have too much Sonic Tat. I might have to sort out some of this Sonic Tat. I have actually sold a few things in the last couple of years. I do have a lot, even more than what I've shown you today. And I have got more stuff upstairs, but this is more than half of it? Maybe? 60% of what I've got? Maybe? I don't know. A chunk of it. It's a chunk of it. I have other books here too. You've probably seen them before. There is, wow, next to that ketchup packet. The packaging for it's just gone all over the floor. Oops, I've left that on the floor as well. Yeah, you've probably seen these before. Just to give you an idea of how kind of lazy modern Sonic-like stuff can be. Here's a modern book of Where's Sonic. I bought this for a few pounds and I felt ripped off. Here's what the book looks like. Look at all these copy-pasted renders. Copy-pasted renders. Copy-pasted renders everywhere. Now, let's look at my childhood's equivalent. I'm not saying my childhood was perfect, and yeah, everything was better back then, but in this specific case of a Where's Wally book with Sonic in it, these were way better because they're illustrated, fully illustrated, insane pictures with a million Bannocs on it. It just looks like Debug Zone. It's just the Sonic levels if they were in Debug Zone, and you could actually paste as many Bannocs as you wanted. And it's like every zone from Sonic 2, and then the other one's every zone from Sonic 3. Like that. Imagine if a Sonic level looked like that. I mean, you don't have to imagine, you can just use debug mode, but eventually the sprite limit gets the best of you. And look at this special stage. And it's just Bannocs everywhere. These are pretty good. And then Celebration Zone, which is hundreds of animals. Yeah. I've got an American Where's Sonic book here as well, which is also illustrated and it's completely different. So here's the second one. There's Sonic Now! And it's basically the same thing, but Sonic 3 inspired. There you go. God, I'll be curious to see how the music's come out on this. And then there's these Sonic game books, which are also by Ladybird. They're just like puzzle books, sometimes in colour, sometimes in black and white. Pretty good, unique artwork in them. Or decent, anyway. Look at all those tails. Like, they're all slightly off model from each other. Yeah. I'm not going to go into too much of this stuff because this is just a printed version of some of the early Sonic comics, including Robotnik's Origin there. It's just a printed version of that. And a Sega Bass Fishing Primer Guide. I think that's a good place to end. Well, I could show you the American Where's Sonic, because that's pretty good as well. Yeah, that's an American. Look and find Sonic the Hedgehog. It's basically the same thing, but it's all Saturn characters. Look, it's really confusing because they've got like Saturn characters, but then they're using Adventures Robotnik, so it's like they can't make their minds up. They're just picking and choosing bits of each thing. But they can't. No wonder the franchise was just so splintered. Like they couldn't even make their minds up about that stuff. So this one's all hand drawn. If anything, this one's even more elaborate than the British one because everything's unique. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool actually. Can't remember where I even got that. So yeah, that was some Sonic Tat. That was almost 3.5 hours of Sonic Tat. I hope you enjoyed looking at all this junk I have that I now have to tidy up and put away in the next day. Don't know if I'm going to do it tonight. I'm a bit tired. But yeah, that was Sonic stuff. If anyone wants to see me do more videos like this in the future, let me know, and I will do more videos like this in the future. Otherwise, if you hated it, then I won't do more videos like this in the future. But it was just an interesting thing to do. I pretty much showed you most of the stuff I want to show you anyway. But I can think of other things. I could do a video about all my old childhood drawing comic rubbish Sonic comics. Daft Sonic comics. I could show you a bunch of them. You just put the camera directly down and just flick through them. I could do that. That's a video I could do. I don't know what I'd even call it. Let's look at dumb childhood comics. I don't know. Just hours of that, flicking through all that rubbish. That's an idea I could do for Southend of Sonic. And I'm thinking that I might actually do some more. Ooh. Oh! Wow. Oh, wow. Thank you, King Europe. Thanks for the, was that £5? Woo.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I can buy more Sonic Tat. No, I'm not going to use it for Sonic Tat. I'm not. I might, but I won't.
Sort of wondering. Obviously, rabbits are not as cool as Sonic, but
Not as cool as Sonic. Not as cool and fast and radical.
And like same with Rayman as well, but
Maybe do a Rayman Rabbids collection video?
yeah, or something.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Because I mean, we did do that Rayman contest thing,
Yeah.
didn't we, for that contest a few years back, but we could do one for the Rabbids.
Rayman and Rabbids.
If I can find a way, if I can buy like a longer Ethernet cable that can actually go to the top floor, that would really help, because then I could just take the laptop up there and just stream upstairs. That would be really useful. But the cable I got, it goes as far as the second floor where your computer is.
Yeah.
But that's as far as it goes. So.
And how long is that one?
It's long. I don't know how long. A few meters. We got that when we did that charity stream many years ago. That's what we bought it for. I need to drink some water. My throat is dry. Yeah, I think we shall probably do something like this again another time, because it doesn't involve capping games, so it's an interesting thing to do. But I'm also thinking of probably getting a little clip-on mic, maybe a Bluetooth one if I can, so I can just have a mic directly on me instead of relying on this blue mic, which has a habit of picking up everything. Like, it picks up way too much. I even tried it on mono and it still picked up the fans and the cars, and it's just, if I can get like a little mic just here, a little clip-on mic, I'm gonna look into buying one, because I've got some ad revenue money that can go towards one, so that's what I will do. There's a game museum in the Netherlands that's currently showing a Jazz Jackrabbit exposition out of someone's personal collection of merch. Ooh, is that the national game? What's it called? The National Game Museum in Southend there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it that one? Because we went to that. That's a video that I never got around to editing.
Oh, that one in Zoetermeer.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
Well, he's saying a museum. I don't know if he means that one, but he might do. Yeah, we actually did go there, and it was absolutely fantastic. If anything, it should be a Lucky Hit Arcade Perfect video, because my god, it was like walking into a 90s arcade. The games they had in there, they had every Sega classic arcade game from the mid-90s you could think of, for the most part. They had your Sega Rallies and your Daytonas, but they also had like Virtua Fighter 3 and all this old 90s stuff. It was absolutely amazing. Oh, it's a different one. Bonami. Okay. I really want to go to the Netherlands.
Nisvol.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know about that one. I'd like to go back to the Netherlands.
Yeah.
We should go back
first.
there. Japan first, if we get to go there, when things are all back to normal. But yeah, definitely want to come back to the Netherlands and come see you again. Hedgehog, that'd be cool.